What's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had. And we're unmuted! Yay!
What a Wednesday!
What a Wednesday!
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hi, Goof.
chat. Hey, Goof and Jordan. Why do I suddenly smell like fart, Jordan?
Jordan.
Jordan. Because it wasn't me. And Patrick's not here.
I love your display case, by the way.
Thank you,
It's
IKEA.
so cute.
Like, I looked, because I've been waiting for this one, because I could have, like, ordered it online, but I want it now. So I waited, and then this morning I noticed that they had it in stock, and I'm like, Jordan, we're going to IKEA. We're going. So we went there, we parked, we got there like early, like normal, and then we ran in, we figured out where it is. We went to like the IKEA storage room area, got the boxes, came home, struggled to put it together. because it's all glass.
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
sensitive
glass.
with it.
So we wore like gloves because we don't want our fingerprints smudging the shit out of
You don't
everything.
have to clean it after you get it all set up. I feel
Yeah,
that
like there's some
completely.
smudgy bits, but I'm like, ugh, I can't bother with that. Cannot be
Time for
bothered.
that.
You know,
Soft cloth if you were absolutely obsessed with it, but honestly, I'd leave it.
I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm not standing there like just looking at the glass. Like,
Yeah. It's so cute. I love
it is.
what's in it too.
I love
So
it.
rad.
I have to get more though. I have to get more figurines now.
Fill it up in no time.
Fill it up. Unfortunately, like figurines, some of them can be friggin' expensive. Like,
Oh, I'm sure.
I've had my mind blown a couple times. Like, for instance, like this place in Burnaby that sells like figurines and Funko Pops and all this nerdy stuff. They have some in, and I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna be like $90 to $100. It's really nice. And then I Facebook them and ask, and they're like, it's $600. And I'm like, bitch,
Oh
what?
My God, excuse me.
Is this like a human being like encased in like plastic, and then that's why it's $600? Like, what the fuck is this $600? Like, seriously.
A human being?
Yeah, like, like seriously. Yeah, no more Patrick knocking them over. No more just me having them randomly displayed around. They have a place to go.
They have a space. That's really neat.
Yes.
My cousin has a podcast. He's really always been into figurines and like action figures and things like that my entire life. And he does a podcast called Toy Migos, or he's part of it. It's not his.
Yeah.
But he's one of the casters on it, and they talk toys and like
Ooh.
and well, not just toys, but action figures, collectibles, things like that. So that's what it reminded me of, because I've never had a case for anything like that before, because
Something just fell. What?
it's fine. It was my mask, and I think it was from the wind, but that actually kind of spooked me a little
So
bit.
it's not a ghost.
No, it's a mask.
Okay, good. And what's
That I
up,
can't
crafty
wear.
woodworker?
Yeah,
What's up? But yeah, so I'm hoping to get like more into collecting figurines, but
Yeah.
some of them fuckers are expensive.
Well, some people just want an arm and a leg.
they're
Especially if they're...
the expensive ones though, they're really nice. Like,
bet.
that's the
Well taken care
payoff.
of, too.
Like, they're really nice and pretty. But yeah, so I'm looking for figurines. I have like a website that I'm constantly looking at, going, which one will be my first purchase from here?
Oh, any ideas yet that you're looking at?
There's so many. I'm trying to like keep one like there are like expensive ones, and then there's like $50 to like $100 ish, and I'm like they're still nice. So I'm just trying to figure out which ones I want.
What is the one that you're going to actually go, that's the one I'm going to do?
That's the one I'm gonna buy.
I'm going to jump.
I'm
Jumping
gonna jump.
for it. Feel it. I feel it.
Exactly.
My Discord's acting weird. It's not going behind my document. It's going to piss me off. There we go.
Ugh, that's weird.
It's fine. We're good. Yeah, so I'll start with a quick minor check-in, nothing crazy. Worked a lot last week and through the weekend. I've had Monday and Tuesday and today off. Had a little mom date with another mom and kid and my kids today, and that was really, really cool. A mom that I like actually really enjoyed hanging out with, and that is Tits McGee, I will say. It's hard to find those around here because a lot of people are pretty snooty in the area. I'm not. I am authentically me, so it is what it is, and some people don't like it. It's just how it goes, so. And then physical therapy went really well.
That's good.
Trigger warning if anyone gets weirded out by the talk of like, I don't know, tendons and stuff and things like that. But my, just in case, because this kind of stuff kind of weirds me out even, but like, I'm going to just quickly be like, she basically said my left knee, she could feel a significant difference between the tendons that go like through to my kneecap were like separated more than my right one. And it made me feel confident that I was like, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh, that's good. I mean?
Like,
that's good.
I know I'm like this. At least she feels it and sees it, because she started to think it was my back that was causing my knee to hurt.
Yeah.
And so I was doing these exercises to get that going, and yes, my back felt better with the stretch that she was having me do, but my knee still hurt. So I was like, yeah. And she still asked me, like, do you know what happened? I'm like, I could have fallen on the ice. I stubbed my toe a lot. I've had quite a few falls. I stepped on a wood chip and it went through my foot last year. It could have been anything, honestly.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but I didn't go to the doctor on spot because I wasn't at work. Got little tiny humans that need me that I didn't have time to go to the doctor. It's just kind of one of those things where I was like, finally took the time, but so yeah, that's my tiny little checkup or check-in. Because not much else is like thriving in my life at the moment in that way.
1 second, Patrick's window is opened up a little bit too much for my comfort.
Okay, no, that's legit. Sketch. Brew, hello, Brew. Welcome to the pod. Hello, Ski. How are ya? She's like, no, I don't want sweet little Patrick to fall out the window.
Okay, I've closed it a bit just to make sure he doesn't like eat himself out the window. Because,
I mean, he got cozy at Nana's house, so he
got real cozy at Nana's house.
Might not know the perception of.
Now he's really not happy about it.
He's like, "What the heck?
He's
just
like, "What the
my
fuck,
out for? What the heck?
What's up, Brew?" Now he's jumping down. But yeah,
get down.
So my little update, I got nothing much except for in the church right across the road from us, they're filming a movie. Like nothing special. It's like a B-list. I've never heard of this movie ever in my life. But it's called Buddy Games 2, and it's a sequel to Buddy Games, whatever the fuck that is.
Never mind. I was thinking about Air Bud, but go ahead.
Exactly.
I was like, wait, no, that's not the same.
No. You got a bit of stuff on your mouth right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I muted myself for the chewing part. I have pizza. I'm sorry, I didn't eat dinner, so I was
okay.
subtly trying to do that, but not subtle enough.
It's all good. And then, like, for the past couple days, they've been filming like church stuff. Like they were filming a funeral scene inside because they were all. Jensen Ackles was in Buddy Games. He's not in Buddy Games 2, though. Trust me, or else I'd be like,
he totally is in the first one, and so is Josh Duhamel and Dax Shepard and Neil McDonough, which I know what that is. I wouldn't have known him by name, but I know his face. And Nick Swartzen, that guy is a comedian.
Oh my god!
And Kevin Dillon.
I don't know who Kevin Dillon is.
I think is that the same person I'm thinking of?
Oh no, that's not the same.
I don't know Kevin Dillon.
But I'm pretty sure Jensen is in the second one because Jordan Jordan found a article and it didn't mention his name. So I'm assuming he's not in the second one because I think he's a bit better than that now.
Interesting.
Gotta go bedtime up early. Oh, boo.
Definitely Josh Duhamel.
Full sleep. Crafty woodworker and have fun waking up
at 3
in the morning to truck drive.
Yeah. No fun.
Projecting and starring in. Okay. But yeah, so
he's directing it. Isn't he married to Fergie? Isn't that the same person I'm thinking of?
I don't know who's married to Fergie. I just
I'm
know who
pretty
Fergie
sure.
is.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, so they were filming
Google.
like church stuff inside. No, don't apologize. It's all good. I'm just making fun of you. And then I'll send you like the link once this is uploaded. But yeah, they were filming inside stuff, so we didn't get to see a bunch of stuff, but we saw like the lights on the outside were on shining in, so clearly they were filming inside. And then we got a notice before they started to film, kind of breaking down the days. Like the first day was like inside stuff and this and that, and then they said on the second day it's like there's outdoors stuff. And there's going to be a gun and shouting. So, like, don't worry, people around here. And then all of a sudden, around 7:15-ish, Jordan heard, like, some, like, shouting. And then he's like, is this the time that they're doing the outside stuff?
Time.
So he ran out there. He has his, binoculars out looking at them. And I'm, like, standing there watching them, too. And then we hear, like, unfortunately, it's like there's the church and then like a second church building, but there's like a little pathway between them. And then behind it is some bushes and then a parking lot.
Okay.
So you can see the big crowd behind the church standing there. They all say action and they all run to their spots and act all shocked. And behind the bushes, there's people fighting. And like Jordan, where he was, he couldn't really see it. But where I was, you could see like, they would do their fighting, and then they pause, and these guys would run up with their, like, little cushion thingies, and then they say action, and then you see, like, an arm go like this, and then someone obviously fell. And then, like, they did that a couple times. And then they paused it. They took away the cushions. He's on the ground, and they're shouting and stuff. And then all of a sudden, there's, like, 3 dudes, like, in the parking lot. And, like, they're like, action. And then there's this guy with a gun. And we're like, oh, my God. And he's, like, yelling at this guy. There's, like, a drone in the sky filming it. And it's just
exciting.
It's exciting. I filmed it. So I'm going to be making a TikTok about it.
Do it. I love it. That is so exciting. I think it's cool. I mean, it's kind of boring in a way. Not boring. It's exciting. I mean, watching them. Because when the actual. What I meant by that is, like, watching it's really exciting. But, like, watching the creation of a movie be created, like, because they have to redo it so many times sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, it's exciting for us, but it's got to be boring for, like...
Seriously.
Some, like, the people who throw the mats out. Maybe it's not boring. They're doing it for their job. But I'm just sitting... It's just, like, I don't know. It's intense. I personally find that shit thrilling. Like, you're shutting off this whole area...
We were excited. Like,
exactly.
I don't care what it is.
Boring's
like,
not the right word. That's the wrong one, but
like I know what you're getting at, but I don't know either.
I don't know. It's hard for me to because that's the wrong word. Because I personally am like right there with you. I would have been having my binoculars
like
out,
we were
looking to see if there are any stars.
Stoked.
How short are they?
Yeah,
really. You know,
and like
I'm just always blown away with actors and their
because at
honestly.
First we got like a warning of like, hey, we're filming in this area. They didn't announce anything, but then we got a poster kind of breaking down from the actual crew because the whole guns thing and such, like they can't just film that.
Fair.
They can't just film that and have shouting and whatnot. But
I did question that.
But like it's so, because like we moved from like downtown where they film a lot of stuff, and like the church in front of our building downtown, they film a lot of stuff in the church and in front of that church. They filmed scenes from XMen in there, the X-Files, Supernatural, tons of other things. Like, because we asked the church director lady, like, what other stuff has been filmed, and she's like, oh, we filmed this and this and this and this, and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like,
so many.
I don't know if you've seen X-Men. I think it's X-Men 2, where like there's like a blue guy that like jumps around and shit. I don't know what his name is, but I don't know the X-Men's names. But like his opening scene is in a church, and that was the church in front of our building that they filmed that.
That is so cool.
That is so cool. Nightcrawler, that's it. And then like we were watching Supernatural, and then all of a sudden we're watching it, and I'm like, pause, Jordan. And then it's like, what? And then, like, they're standing in front of our church, in front of the building. And he's like, no, they're not. And I'm like, that's the church. And then like, and like we stood there and we looked at our church like from like our like room because we could see it, and we're like, yeah, that is the church. But
there
the funniest thing is that they cropped us out. They cropped out our building because because where they were was a small town, so there's not going to be like a 23 floor skyscraper like in a small town. So they cropped us out and they changed the hotel next next door to make it like a small apartment building.
Oh, that's incredible.
But since we live there and we look at the church all the time, I'm like, that's our church.
Wow.
Old churches in Vancouver, not many left, so they use that one a lot. But now apparently they use this church in front too.
Oh, what a trip. Just like Goof said, I didn't mean by boring, but it's the hurry up and wait game.
Yeah.
So like the anticipation, not like physically sitting there watching it, but I think that's so neat.
It is so neat, but like with the church scenes, like they were in that church all day, and I highly doubt that that's a long scene. But they were in there all day.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
I mean, retakes all the time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like all the time, right? Or hopefully not. Got to nail that right thing for a B movie, I assume. I don't know.
I guess so.
There's some A-list. Well, there's A-list celebs in there.
Like I now want to watch it just to see if we see our building.
I want to see if I can watch it somewhere free later. Because how cool.
That is, it's like some people don't care, but like in Saskatoon, they don't film shit.
Yeah.
In Saskatoon, like Saskatchewan, they don't film shit there. The one time I remember them filming anything was, I don't know what they filmed, but when I was younger in high school, they were filming like the next town or between the next town and us. So like in like some field, they were filming something. So like we saw signs pointing to things, but like we didn't have cars at that time. So I couldn't go stalk them.
Zip over there and check it out.
But like everyone was talking about it because they don't film shit there.
That's fair.
It's the prairies and it's hot.
Not much going on.
And it's cold. And if they're going to do a prairie piece, they're filming in friggin' Alberta. Corner Gas. But Corner Gas is a Saskatchewan made thing and that town is still there. Like this town, like they filmed like Corner Gas. I think it's like 10 seasons long, and I can't remember what town they filmed it in, but everyone knew Corner Gas was filmed. I personally never watched Corner Gas. My sister loved Corner Gas. Never watched it. Should just yell every few minutes. Trust me, I'm sure that they have enough to deal with honking trains, honking trucks. Homeless people wanting to bum out during that church. Like, I'm sure that they had enough to deal with where they were. Like, especially them fucking trains honking. And also the building right over there, they're building a building, so it's fucking loud too. So they're dealing with drilling and like the concrete. So I'm sure they had a lot of noise. Haunted J-Love, why are you haunted? Are you
haunted J?
What happened? Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, Corner Gas is a Saskatchewan thing.
Huh. The only experience I have is, which I've told this story to you before, I think, but there's a Michael Keaton, Jack Frost, that was
I love this
filmed
story.
at my elementary school. And they were way too Hollywood for my anxiety-ridden ass, that's for sure. And they wanted me a certain way, and I was going to be in the movie. My mom was trying to get me into it, and I was like, I backed out. I was like, I can't handle this. And I can't remember exactly, like, they wanted something specific for me, and I was immediately like, nope, I'm down. Don't like this. But it's the only time you see this school is in the beginning scenes.
Yeah.
Where they have a big, fat snowball fight. And the only other movie that was filmed in Tahoe was Smoking Aces, that I know of. Is Smoking Aces, which is like a casino type movie, which kind of makes sense because there's casinos on the Nevada side.
I think I've watched Jordan. Is Smoking Aces?
No, I couldn't have met Michael Keaton. He wasn't there for that.
The one with,
unfortunately,
I can't remember his name.
Smoking Aces. Let me look because I don't remember who the frick is in there either.
Smoking Aces. I think I've seen Smoking Aces. No, I have not seen Smoking Aces.
Of course, Ryan Reynolds is in that.
Of course he is. Never mind, I have not seen that
Jeremy
movie.
Piven. Oh, Ray Liotta. That's why. Mm-hmm.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
he just ripped. Did you just say?
I said, no, I was gonna say he just died, and then you said rip, so I just said he just ripped.
That was so sad. That was so sad when that happened.
Your talent.
Yeah, she could have met Michael Keaton. And
no, I couldn't have. He was not there.
He might have been there watching the snowball fight.
Stuff. No way. No. I have met Val Kilmer, though, before he was all traked out when I was a bagger at my local grocery store.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And I've seen one of the Olsen twins, I don't remember which one,
Yeah,
come in to get a Starbucks. When there was a Starbucks in that grocery store. Mm-hmm.
You also saw Brie Bella and
oh my god, I keep forgetting about yes.
What's her fucking husband's name? What's her husband's name?
Brie and
Bryan?
Is it
what's Daniel Bryan?
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan?
His real name is Bryan Danielson, but his name is Daniel Bryan.
Stage name is Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Saw him, and then way back in the day when I was a kid, I'll tell this story real quick. My parents knew that Robin Williams lived in a house like right next to our neighborhood, or not lived, but stayed in.
Yeah.
And so we're out in my dad's boat, and we're like doing it. We're like a little kid, and I see my dad. They pull out the binoculars to see. Oh, can we see him? And there he is, hairy as can be, because he's known for how hairy he was. Well, not known, but his comedy, obviously. But he was very hairy.
Yeah.
And I'll never have that image, but because he didn't have binoculars, but he was like back at us,
you guys.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I thought we were freaking paparazzi, you know.
Are there any updates on the security guards?
Oh, well, they change all the time. So today when I drove by, it was a woman.
Ooh.
It wasn't the butt slapping, hair pulling, head pulling. I was gonna say hair pulling dude that I saw last time when I happened to go that park. But it's just so funny because he's like starting to buy up all the houses.
That's so sus.
Kind of around him on that one area, and it's just weird. I mean, it's lakefront stuff.
He's also just weird in general. He just put a picture on
Facebook. He's like, day at the lake or something, like spending time on the lake, something like that on Facebook. And I was just in my head going, that's my lake. Okay. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
But if he can do whatever he can to help maintain the clarity of the lake and keep it clean and do all that stuff.
Yeah, why not?
He's got the funds for it. So I'm not going to hate too hard, but there's a lot of people who love this lake now. It's like super popular suddenly. It's always been kind of popular, but now it's like really boosted popular because social media.
It sounds kind of bougie, like bougie popular, you know? Like bougie people like it.
Super bougie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time bougie. Big time. But then there's also like that total local, like kind of redneck feel to it in certain areas, which is totally more my level of shit, if you haven't noticed. But you can get bougie pretty quick up here and fit in, and you can be pretend bougie pretty easily and not be bougie and get away with it. It's kind of, so it's subtle enough in that way, but there are some super bougie areas, specifically in Klein Village. Super bougie. And I don't know why.
That
it's like
sounds
a terrible
very
place to live.
Oh,
it's like all like hills, and it's really not maintained very nicely. It's just not that great, but there's this area from the main road that is just all bouged out. You're just like, stick it to my sandy beaches over there, thanks, on the West Shore that everyone wants to live at and they can't.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I'm more bougie than all of them, in my opinion. But
you are. You got like a good property. You got this.
Yeah, just kidding. But it's cool. No, I'd say the West Shore is definitely the best shore on Lake Tahoe. As far as
you should make a shirt that says West Shore is the best shore.
I would totally. It was
Make
already a marketing
merch.
thing back in the day. These other people did that at the store. That's why I kind of was able to like throw that out there so smooth.
I guess
they totally. had like stickers and T-shirts and
Uh,
hats, but I don't know if they sell them anymore. I couldn't say. I
and
haven't
I
seen that
highly
company.
doubt that they would
I think
own the
divorce
rights.
stopped that one. I honestly,
Like, I don't think that they would have the rights to the phrase.
I have no idea.
You should try. Why not? Fuck it.
Maybe.
Throw it out there.
Put it in like different.
Send it.
Yeah, send it.
Make a soap and have it say that inside the soap.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be actually really cool.
Yes.
I don't know how I'd do that, but that would be really cool. That's
you could
a great idea.
Make a soap bar and kind of carve it out and then fill the little carvings in with a different colored soap.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Or get a soap
or just
bar.
Make the mold where it says West Shore, Best Shore in the mold. But you make the mold because I was looking at someone making specifically Lake Tahoe molds. Is an old friend of mine actually with a Dremel and with wood, and I'm like, oh my god, I need a Dremel saw now because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a bunch of, anyways. Long story short, business ideas. All right.
Yeah,
that's a great idea, Chelly. That's a great idea.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to go and then we could do North Shore. You know, you can switch it up, do all the shores, but West Shore is definitely the best shore. Okay, you can't stop it. That's just what it is.
Yes.
It's got the nicest beaches.
People will eat that up, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Throw it over to the Facebook guy. Be like, here you go, wear it, promote it.
Hey Zuckers.
What's
up, Zuck?
Have a bar soap,
Zuck.
Zuckers.
Zuckers. Security.
Security here. Give him a little gift basket.
I totally posted it on my Facebook too. I'm like, yo, y'all notice that security? And all the local people are like, one person's like, oh, I live right across the street, and blah blah. I think I might have mentioned that last week, but
I would be obsessively watching them if I lived across the street from there.
I drive by.
I would be with my binoculars and I'd be watching them. Have you seen Zuckerberg yet, or just the security?
No, I haven't seen Zuck. No.
Does Zuckerberg have kids?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He has one child, and a wife.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I assume they're married. I shouldn't assume anything.
I think it is his wife. Well, who knows? It might not be his wife. This might be his scandalous home.
He seems pretty family oriented. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say nice, and then we're I
don't think he's nice necessarily.
Zuckerberg.
I feel like you kind of have to have a hard shell when you're that guy.
Especially when the internet makes fun of you. Facebook. Whenever he makes any appearances, God, the memes happen. They're like, this guy's a lizard person. This guy's a vampire.
I mean, he's pretty sus, honestly.
He is pretty fucking weird.
I want to see if I can... Official account. That's aggressive. Oh, here it is. Yep. It's going to do it this way. But there he is in Lake Tahoe.
Oh, sorry, look at him.
Best quality.
No, but we can make it out.
You can get the idea, but some of the comments right away. On someone I know specifically. Most likes ever. By the way, I drive past your house practically every day. It's just
That's so aggressive, but I love it.
What the fuck?
I love it.
But this one person goes to wave at that incredibly bored security detail parked along the highway. The comments, I
love it. But I feel like if any famous celebrity moved into an area, kind of a local one, you kind of gotta expect some pushback if you're not gonna blend in.
Oh, for sure.
There's gonna be some poking some fun, and
him especially people are super aggressive about. So
it's because people don't like him, or people also think he's really weird. I think that also stems from it too. People think he's really weird.
He's weird as fuck.
Yeah,
of course. Look at what he does. I just think, I don't know. Especially when he was under that whole, I don't remember what it was for, when he was doing that whole court thing, and he was just that's straight face.
That's what I'm talking about.
Creator of everything.
Yes.
Right? So yes. I mean, I don't blame. I mean, haters gonna hate, and I mean,
Speaking of haters gonna hate.
What?
on on YouTube. Like we've been, I've been I'm editing clips to be like under a minute long. So they count as shorts because shorts reach a broader audience of people. And
Sure.
I got two hating comments on our would you rather itchy foot or itchy butthole one. Out of all of them, this is the one they decided to hate on, and they're like, "Wow, this is some riveting commentary." And then one of them's like, "Well, anything now can technically be a podcast." And then so I wrote back going, "Hey, thanks for the comment, and thank you for extending our reach, because the more people that like comment on our posts, it actually helps us, good or bad. It doesn't matter."
Absolutely.
And then I said that on both of them. And then today, one of them wrote, "Wow, it's really sad that you have to write that on 2 comments." And then I said,
Okay.
"Yeah, two comments on our 2,000 viewed video. I'm not butthurt. Like it's 2,000 views.
We got views.
Suck on that.
Keep giving us the views because
Keep
your negative comments
commenting.
are giving them to us.
Give us the comments." Like I have to bring that up because it just makes me laugh, because you commenting saying you don't like it in the end helps us. Like it really doesn't affect us. You're just some little measly trolls on the internet. And then it just cracks me up, and we do get a couple of likes, and we get a couple of dislikes, and I'm like, what's there to dislike? What are you guys disliking? But I think it's the same people just hating on us.
It's just ridiculous. I'm reading it right now. The dude that you're just talking about, he's like, "Wow, what an engaging podcast." Another person replies to him, "Truly brilliant, ... Chelly. Thanks for the engagement." Basically.
Seriously.
And this guy goes, "Sort of sad when you're having to say that to a majority of comments." She goes, "Woo, all the 2 comments on the one post we have over 2,000 views on." Oh. And he goes, "Right, today, right? Post that managed to make it to people's shorts page is the one with the negative comments." Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone has to be negative on the internet. Have we not learned that from 2003?
Hello. I don't care. We got 2,000 views. The comments may be negative, but I don't care. It's funny.
I don't care. Yeah, it's actually very funny.
We're not gaining anything from this. This is for fun, and I like being a troll, kind of.
Especially in this scenario, because it's we're clearly just having fun with would you rathers. Who cares? You have an itchy butthole or an itchy foot. Why do you hate?
But the weird thing is, there's other podcasts where that's all they do. There's
Literally.
no other commentary. They also do am I the assholes? But that's all they do.
That's it.
It's a trend now, people.
Yeah. It's true.
It's
We're
a trend.
Just hopping on that trend train, okay?
And technically, anybody now, nowadays, can have a podcast. Any one of us.
Straight up. Anyone.
If you have a mic, you don't even need a camera. No. If you have a mic, you're set.
You're set.
Anyone can have one. Yes, because anyone can have one. And a lot of people have them. Yeah, I hate podcasts. Well, get the fuck out of here. Newsflash. You're here. Just kidding.
Rue, I love you so much. Keep smudging those mirrors, girl.
Smudging and spitting on them and kissing them. The other day, we saw someone.
Disgusting.
There's no other explanation. They spat on the mirror, and I'm like, I cannot wait to have mirrors in here next. I think it's next year we're planning on getting them, but I can't wait. And I'm gonna catch you, Brew, doing it all.
For cameras.
Get you.
I'm a cup pooper and flat earther.
Yeah, you're a cup pooper and also flat earther. You're just not my kind of person, Brew. Cameras.
I think you said mirrors. But we were on a roll, so I get.
You know what I mean?
I was with you.
You got me.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So mirrors.
No. So I'm like, I think we don't really want more mirrors, but I think I understand.
All the mirrors, doors, mirrors, the buttons are mirrors. Yeah, I had no idea that I even said like mirrors in my head.
I do shit like that all the time. Isn't that funny?
I do that
how
too.
Your brain works that way.
And like Jordan's like, sorry, what? And I'm like, you fucking know what I tried to say. I don't have to explain myself.
All right, translate it.
Like he knows. He knows. He just wants me to say the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I won't.
Say it correct. No.
I
said what I said. All right.
Gonna make him clean all windows and mirrors in your house. Hell yeah, I'm gonna smudge everything. Smudge it all. Lick all the mirrors.
Lick it. Ew. I don't know if I could do that.
Lick all the glass.
I mean, I could tell. Oh my god, wait. Side note, Rue put a picture of her shelves above
Love them.
Thing, and Kona's always made fun of me. I was like, I'm gonna make you a room with a bunch of shelves one day. And I was like, Kona, look at these.
Look at these
Kona,
shelves.
Look at these sexy shelves. And he's like, oh my god, you and shelves, man. I'm like, dude, but are you kidding?
What's wrong with shelves?
Just because I'm oddly obsessed with shelves. Like
you can put so much stuff on shelves.
You can just do stuff with shelves.
Like I got new shelves.
And I'm all about putting shelves up. Yeah.
I love shelves.
He just likes to poke fun at me about it. It's nothing negative. But when we always just laugh about it because I do want a room of shelves, you know? And I saw that, the shelving, and I was like, I want shelves like that.
And like, I love her desk.
I can't put them on my wall here, but
her desk too. But Jordan and I could never in a million years do that.
I don't think I could do that either unless
Jordan's so fucking loud. Jordan's so
Ah.
fucking loud. I can't be in the same room as him. Like, even our boss made a comment the other day because she lives 2 floors below us. And the other day, Jordan had his like AC on in there with like the window like propped because you have to stick the hose out, and he's playing, of course, DBD, which you know how loud Jordan can get when he's playing DBD. And like he was just being fucking loud that night too, because like with the AC going, the headset, he had to turn up the game. He was just being super duper duper loud.
You don't realize how loud you are.
The production quality for this is on point. Looks and sounds great. Thank you. The sound sometimes can be like in our previous ones can be a bit like iffy because we were like doing stuff and like Chalisa's been screechy, I've been screechy, but I think we've got it. I think we've got it sorted out. But yeah, so anyways, we came down and we're just like normal morning, blah blah blah, and then our boss is like, so Jordan, did you have a good game? And he's like, what? What do you mean? Did I have a good game? And like, she's like, I could hear you shouting. And then we're like, oh, well, because she knows that we game because we've kind of like talked about it, but like it was the first time she's heard him be super fucking loud.
That is too funny.
What's up, Vibor?
Not scuffed. Well, thank you. That's a huge compliment considering audio, I think, is a really difficult thing to like nail.
Production quality is way better than Keen streams. Wow, we're not going there. One screech for the fan.
No.
I think like we got our screeches like under control for the most part. So the S in Keens equals scuffed. Wow.
The S in Keens equals.
Dear Lord.
I'm
Lord.
sweating. I'm laughing so hard. That's hysterical.
But yeah, it was really awkward when she's like, so did you have a good time? Because it didn't really sound like it.
Sound like you were getting pretty pissed off.
And like I told, like on that same day too, like he came, like he got like he was done work at 4 instead of 5 because they were doing extra stuff, and I was coming home, and from the hallway I could fucking hear him yelling, and then like, dude, shut the fuck up, like you need to like tone it down a little. I can hear you in the hallway screaming, and I'm sure that our next door neighbor can probably hear you screaming too.
Oh
even
my gosh.
Even though I don't think she's been home for like a month.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she goes on like little trips, but like she has like
That's
these
legit.
like food, like these food delivery things, like those food prep things. You know what I'm talking about?
Like
And
HelloFresh or Blue Apron
but
or
they've
whatever.
been in front of her door for like like a fucking week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I'm like,
Are they smelling yet?
no, because like they
Oh.
have like coolers inside of it, but like eventually it's been friggin' hot, so
That's
I
what I'm
don't.
saying. Like by now, that can't be cool. I guess it's got dry ice, but
Oh,
she's
scream.
here.
We always
Okay.
scream. I've pronounced the via like an S, so cyborg
Cybor
or spore.
spore.
Spore. Ran into her 2 days ago. Okay, well, get rid of your
Just take
fucking
it
bags.
and eat it.
There's been times, not gonna lie, when someone's moved out and they didn't cancel their like food box, and like they're gone, and we like let it sit for a couple days, going like maybe they'll come pick it up, and then after like a couple days, we're like, well, we don't want to throw it out.
What a waste of food,
So,
too. Oh my gosh.
There's one time when someone like they didn't move out, they like abandoned the suite. And his girlfriend at the time was like, it's her account going to his place. And we're like, well, he's gone. We can't actually like contact him. So as a group, we just kind of split up those meals and we took them home.
I mean, sometimes you just got to do that.
Yeah.
If they call for it, I don't know. It never showed up.
Or we have told them like if somebody goes on a trip and like and they're like where's my box, and then we're like, it was there for a week and it started to smell, so we threw it out, like which we have thrown them out because we didn't notice them in time.
Yeah, that sucks.
But like, be smarter, people.
But I mean, if you have a food service, be on it, man.
But some people
Honestly.
don't even think about it. Like, it automatically comes up, it automatically shows up, and they don't even like think about it.
Man.
Must be nice,
So
right?
not on that level. It must be nice to just not even think about food, just arriving at
Bro,
your
for
door like
sakes,
that.
we gotta getting jacked.
Jack tonight.
I think when we took it, I think Jordan and I got like some kind of like pasta chicken dish, which was really good. I love those like meal prep things. We would always get HelloFresh. Mm-hmm. Quite
Same.
good. Quite
Some really good recipes came out of that. In fact, I kept almost all of the like.
Same.
I should use some of those now. Now thinking about that, I haven't used one of those like as reference to a meal, and that would be a really good idea.
What the
'cause that
fuck is
feels
behind
so
you,
boring.
Shelly? In what sense? There's our bed
Which
right
side?
there. Twinkly lights here. Our laundry machine is behind this closet. In that closet is Patrick's pooper, and then we have my brand new shelf. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Also, like, you're from Boston. Pasta.
The light. Yeah, I think it's the light. The pooper light, we'll call it.
My twinkly lights. I got twinkly lights to like kind of fun up my background because I can't put shelves where closet is, can I? The pooper. It's his
Kinda
pooper.
gets in the way.
It's where he poops, and having it there is so shitty. Like, it's it just
pun intended.
No pun intended. But it's literally the only closet that we have that's not in a room. We have this one closet that we can't really use, or else it's gonna get covered in poop dust. And like, it's like right there, so like when he takes a big old shit, we can smell it, and it's right there. So when he's like pooping, sometimes you can hear him go, like grunt out his poop. It's so funny. And then I'm like, you okay, bud? And he's like just pooping away. Big ol' shit. It's a cat sense.
Oh, how personal. I think that's so funny.
It's a cat sensey, exactly. Exactly.
Hearing him cry, I would laugh every time I heard
it's
that. If I
so
heard it. Oh my god.
funny. Because, like, every time
good.
we've had a place, it's been, like, in a closet kind of away. But this one's, like, we're all in the same... We have no other fucking closet. It's the only closet we have. No wonder he has a complex when he's in the bathroom. Well, like, he'll sit there and pee, and, like, I'll walk him by, and he's looking at me, and I'm locking eyes with him. I'm like, sorry, bud. You have nowhere else for it. I have nowhere else for you. The cat leave the room when you fart, Shelly. Nah. Jordan leaves the room when I fart, but Patrick doesn't
God
care.
likes to sit and chill.
Patrick likes smelly things. Like, he likes dirty socks. He likes smelly things, so I don't think it bothers him.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, only you leave. Only you leave gagging for next time
fart on your cat.
We have a air purifier here, like, because with Patrick's a pooper there, it got so dusty in here, and I'm like, we got to get one of these things. So then it does actually work. It's amazing. But there's been a couple times that I've like farted like in front of it just to see what happens, and it's like red because it goes from green. No, it goes from blue to kind of an orange and then red, depending on how the air level is. And every time I fart, it goes red. It's really funny.
Oh my God! I
like
would crack up.
It works. It turns red when I fart.
You know
so
it's working. It's purifying the air. It's like whoa, something hefty just came through this. It's really stinks.
I will fart inside of a jar and then I'll send it to you and then let's see what happens.
Oh, $50 plus shipping.
But like Vibor, I do have nuclear farts. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You'll die when I fart. They're nasty.
I mean, pretty much everyone's farts at some point are going to be really stinky.
Yeah.
So,
girl, this like e-girl bathwater, yes, but it's e-girl fart jar. OnlyFans fart bottle.
It's fart.
Business idea.
Then you'd waste your money opening the fart. Ew, and it's probably stale at that point, you know?
Jarred farts by Jelly.
We've had this conversation. Does the smell even stay in the jar? I just don't even.
We'll have to one day do this.
Shit.
They will. They bought that bathwater from whoever that person was. It's like fine wine.
Amaranth, probably.
No, it wasn't Amaranth. Sense. It was. I think Amaranth did do it, but it was also another stream that started.
Before too. Okay.
Like when she was farting into her mic.
Jarred farts by Shelly. Maybe aged like a fine wine. Oh,
sure,
Lord.
Some girls made actual money off farts. Yeah, they did. They sold some of them farts and also like their bathwater. That smells. So I think you could.
Pickle jars.
But like, how do you fart and get the lid on fast enough so the fart doesn't disappear?
Just the poop particles, man. They're in there, right?
I guess.
Like, honestly.
I was late to the business scheme. I know. Me too. Late to that. And liquefy.
You need a helper. Yeah, like have Jordan.
Jordan hold the cup Jordan's and like ready to lid it, and then I fart
over, and then quickly put it on there.
Pringle cans work best.
I mean, you could technically squat and fart too, but
Brew can.
You think you're right. You need a helper.
And stink of Chalita. I'm Chalisa. Hello, Chalisa. According to the guy changing my. That's my Spanish name, Chalita.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's your Spanish name.
But what is Chalisa then? Because that was dubbed on me by
Italian.
That guy changing my oil.
What was he?
He was changing my oil, and he read my name, and he's like Chalisa, and I'm like, it clearly says Chelsea, but whatever.
He must be dyslexic.
He must have been, or he panicked, and I don't know. Do you volunteer?
Are you serious, bro? Oh,
my dad farted in a Pringle can when I was younger and put it back in our snack cabinet where I almost died when I opened it for. Okay, I gotta test it out. I'm gonna go get a Pringle can.
What flavor Pringles? I'm curious.
Plain.
I've been saying.
Instead of Sean. I think I missed a part of this conversation.
Hey, what's happening?
It's kind of going by too fast.
That is just so funny.
You need a helper. All Viber's volunteering. Like Keen's fart smells so bad. Just plain Pringles.
Plain Pringles, all right. What's everyone's favorite if you like Pringles? What's your favorite flavor?
All of them. I love Pringles.
Yeah, same.
But my go-to are plain and barbecue. Even though I don't like barbecued flavored like meats and barbecue. Like I don't like legit barbecue, but I like barbecue chips.
Oh.
Because they're not the same flavor, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I like barbecue, but I respect that you don't like it. I mean, I
And
think that's great.
sour cream and onion.
Ketchup is
Fuck
great,
yeah.
of course.
Oh, ketchup.
I think one of my favorites is salt and vinegar, and then the pizza flavor. I'm not a big fan on the plain.
I
to be
just like
honest.
licking the salt off the plane. It's so good.
That's totally legit.
So good.
Chili cheese Fritos are fucking so good. I like
Chili
the honey.
cheese Fritos.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, didn't we just talk about chili cheese fries the other day and how
All
more
right, I'm
places
adding that
don't
to my
have
list.
enough chili cheese fries?
Do you not have chili cheese Fritos?
No, what's a Frito?
Okay. Oh.
Wait, let me see. Let me Google and see if we have Fritos. Frito.
Lord. Panicking over here. I gotta get back.
Like Lay's. Is it
Yeah.
Lay's?
Well, no. They're
What's
like
it?
corn chips, kind of.
Yes, we have Fritos.
Okay. Do you have
But
the chili
it's-
cheese version though?
It's just the corn chips.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all
so
we
they
have.
make like a honey. Y'all tried the spiral.
Eat the
Are
chip.
they
Just
barbecue? They're
lick
not
the
barbecue.
salt.
It's like spiral honey something.
I do eat the chip, Brew. Let me clarify something here. With the plain Pringle, I do eat the chip, but I will lick off the salt first and then eat the chip. Okay, just so Brew doesn't think I just put back soggy Pringles. I'll send you a
So my
cake.
favorite's the honey. Looks like you might have them, but
Honey
Frito Twist honey
mustard?
barbecue corn snacks is what they are. What they're technically.
We're going to the store
getting to it,
tomorrow.
just
We do
kidding.
have Fritos, but I think it's just the plain Fritos that we
Okay.
have. Honey barbecue spirals, honey barbecue Chalisa. All of you on the honey barbecue.
Yo, y'all on that shit. That shit's
Gus,
good.
I used to love them.
Yeah.
But I
honey
want to
barbecue,
try
dude. Those
whatever
are,
she
so
just
good.
mentioned, the chili cheese fries Frito.
Those
What-
are good. Those
whatever
are
she
good.
just said.
You should definitely try. If they're there, if not, let us know and we'll send you guys some bags of those.
Nice.
us.
Excited. All of you
Collective
send me the
Americans are gonna be
Fritos.
Eating you some chili cheese Fritos. You got sick of them? Well, you got to take a fat break of something that you don't like, that you've had too
Yeah.
much of. You know what I mean?
I do that
I
all the
understand
time.
that sneak. I totally get it.
Like
never had
I
a chili
would get
cheese
like
fry Frito in my life here.
like obsessed about a food, and then I'll eat it for like a month, and then I cannot stomach it for the longest time. Seeing a chili cheese fry Frito, yeah, me neither. What else?
What else do Canadians
not?
not have?
We don't. It's kind of. We don't have
I've-
Funyuns. I know that you guys have a thing, Funyuns, but we don't have Funyuns.
Oh my god, are you serious? That's
I'm
my
serious.
go-to munchy food.
It sounds
Funyuns are
amazing.
delicious.
It sounds amazing. A Funyun. We don't have Sonic. No, we don't have Sonic.
I've never been to a Sonic. We had this conversation last week. I've
We
never
did.
been, but I am curious
Gone from
about
my
it.
city. Hooters is gone.
Hooters is.
I think Hooters was taken away from like the West End Mall too, so I don't think Hooters is in like
I am.
Canada in general.
You know me and my lists. I'm ready.
Like we've also talked about it, we don't have InNOut. We don't have like that Whataburger you're talking about. Tilted
Whataburger
Kilt. Is that a restaurant? We have
I've never
a.
been to the. Actually, I've just recently heard of the Tilted Kilt. Why have I heard of that?
I don't know what other. I would love
I don't
to
think it's
see
a West Coast thing.
what your Smarties look like because
Oh yes,
because we sent you our Smarties, but I want to see what your Smarties look like.
pen's working right now.
It's that ghost that knocked over the mask earlier,
Yeah, what is that ghost hating on me? Let me grab a pen real quick.
but it's like a Hooters but short skirts. Do yours look like?
No, I've never seen a tilted kilt. I just recently heard of a tilted kilt. I've never been. I think it's like an East Coast type thing.
I don't know what else we don't have. I just know what you guys don't have, really. But I don't know what we don't have. That's yours, you know?
Another one that you guys wanted to try out one day was InNOut. InNOut.
Oh my God.
Animal style everything. You
We
do have
don't-
Funyuns?
We don't have Funyuns. Show me Funyuns tomorrow, okay, Jordan? And then I'll...
Applebee's and Olive Garden. I mean, overrated, but
Olive
okay
Garden,
food.
I recently found out that there's one in, like, the the place that we go to pick up our Funko Pops because we drove by, and I'm like, Olive Garden, because like I've never eaten at an Olive Garden, so I'm like, next time we go to Langley. That's what I've heard. Like, I mean, Langley, we gotta go to Olive Garden next time, Jordan. Need a 7. We have 7-Eleven. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think you're gonna find the Funyuns at 7-Eleven. Is that the point of that?
Oh, they're at 7-Eleven apparently.
I heard that.
You don't even live in I still can't believe there's only that one. It's not close. Nah. The west side of Canada has everything still. Olive Garden is the worst. Is it the worst?
It's, well, coming from an Italian, of course.
I miss Chili's. I mourn for Chili's. Like, Saskatoon had one. And we love Chili's. We love going to Chili's. And then it closed down. And we're like, why Chili's? Why did you leave us, Chili's? Why did you leave? And I'm pretty sure, like, it's gone from, like, Canada. But maybe I'm wrong. But I haven't found a fucking Chili's here. Cheetos.
I just recently saw those Cheeto cheese popcorn. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know.
I like Smart Food. You guys have Smart Food popcorn?
I don't know. Is it like in
a black bag?
In a black bag with like a corn on it? Yes, we have that.
Sorry, that shit's so good.
Sorry
for that sound, but
yeah, and I also know that you guys have a lot of different flavors of Pringles than we do, and also a lot of different flavors of Doritos.
Fair. They just recently brought back the 3D versions of Doritos, where they're like,
I remember those.
Yeah, they're like little triangles or whatever.
They didn't last long.
I haven't had them since I was a kid, but I saw them in the store recently, and I was like,
Vibor, don't even get me started on Eastside Mario's. I fucking loved Eastside Mario's. And once again, in Saskatoon, it closed because it closed down in Canada everywhere. I mourn also for Eastside Mario's. And I mourn for also... Who else do I mourn for? I mourn for Red Lobster because BC does not have Red Lobster. And it makes me cry. Because I love it. I love Red Lobster.
I don't think I've ever really eaten at a Red Lobster.
I
can think of.
I love it. They're biscuits. Eastside Mario's in my city.
Food, dude.
Vibor, I'm coming over, man. We're going to fucking Eastside Mario's. It's right in front of me.
What kind of food? I assume
for
like
what?
Italian food?
Red Lobster. Yeah, Eastside Mario's is Italian. Yeah, okay. They had the best tomato soup starter ever. It was. I know that you don't like tomato soup, but like it was like my shit.
As long as you like it, that's
was
what matters.
Thick and creamy and so good.
I'd probably try it, maybe like it.
But at least we lost all of those things, but we have gained a spaghetti factory, which like
I've never eaten at Spaghetti Factory. Cheesecake Factory, and it's kind of usually
Spaghetti Factory is a very you won't find it everywhere. That's a for sure thing. Like it's in a handful of places. Selective. Yeah, it's very selective of where it
I've heard of it being on the East Coast a bit,
yeah,
and then clearly up in Canada as well.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. Doesn't mean it's not here, but I haven't seen it on the West Coast yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it started in Canada. Like I think it's actually ours,
possibly,
and it's on like I'm on the East Coast, right? In Vancouver, I'm on the East Coast
right now.
Yeah, am I on the East Coast?
You're on the West Coast.
Okay, it's a West Coast. I don't know my directions, guys. Okay, I'm kind of dumb like that.
No, you're not dumb. That just made me giggle. Like, wait, we're in the same time zone. We're tits.
Yeah, so it's a West Coast thing, and after we moved, Saskatoon got their first one ever. Like a year after we moved, my dad went to it, and he's like, it might just be it's a Saskatoon thing, but it's not as good as like Alberta, which is where we would always go to the spaghetti factories when we went to Alberta.
Maybe it's the chefs in the kitchen, you know. Maybe. You never know.
Yeah, but I love the spaghetti factory. I love it so much.
Yeah, you're on the north, but she's on the west.
To asking Shelly questions, it doesn't matter to her which coast she's on. I showed a Are you frozen there, Chalisa?
I think I am
Okay,
very
no.
offensive.
I
was just
fixed
thinking
you.
really hard. I swear,
You're
I was just thinking really hard.
Yeah,
Everything's fine. I was thinking about the spaghetti factory.
I was showing us Sweden. Like one guy's like, what directions this? And I'm like, honestly, I'm like directionally challenged. I think it's west, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry, my friend.
That's okay.
Downtown, I had it packed. The mountains were north. The water was west. The east was the city. South is the church. I got nothing here. I don't know what direction anything is right now. I have no fucking idea.
I get confused from where my house sits and where, because like I want to always think one way is north and it's actually not. And when I look at Google Maps, I'm like,
where north is.
Wait, I sleep with my head facing south? What? Anyways, it's just...
The mountains are north, but like there's mountains like there. Like it's a huge broad north. Which direction is it?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. She's in Oklahoma, okay?
Yeah, Oklahoma. That's legit. I'm a California girl over here, born and raised.
I don't know why I just decided than when you were downtown. But downtown, it was more like prominent of directions.
You could see everything a little bit more intense.
The water, like
my pizza.
I want a pizza.
Sorry, my dog is like shaking me down. Like, yo, give me that pizza bone, aka the crust.
The pizza bone.
That's what we call it. I'm gonna share a little bit with the dog, but I'm not ready. Still got
ready
cheese
yet.
on me, all right? Yeah. Direction's hard though when you're like planted somewhere and you've been somewhere else for a minute and then you get kind of shifted around. I totally feel that.
And like I still don't like there's no rhyme or reason to the floor plans really. So I'm struggling with that too because like in our other building the studios all faced east. The 2 bedrooms face west. Like I had it down packed of where things were. Here I got no fucking idea what way anything's facing. Because there's like 44 floor plans here. There's 40. How the fuck am I going to memorize 40 floor plans? I'm not.
Yeah. No.
And like there's 2 bathrooms, there's 1 bathroom. I don't fucking know what anything is.
Sorry, I'm dying. So Vi's like, fucking Baltimore is still the most depressing state I've ever seen. It's not a state, it's a city. But I love you. And Goof's correcting him. Bruce researching like Tahoe after Keynes is spreading out the whole volcano thing.
Yes, the volcano thing.
Y'all are cracking me up in chat. I love this.
Yeah, we're not going to be teachers.
Obviously fun banter. Well, hey, we all are, clearly.
I didn't know if I was on the east side. Right? I don't know if I was on the east side of the world or the west side. Like, I don't fucking know. She ruined She ruined my self-esteem. Aww. It's not flat, it's oval.
A disc just spinning.
It's oval. Yours is a square. We're all square.
And the moon is hollow.
The moon is hollow.
Cheese.
The moon is made out of metal. The moon is a spaceship.
Egg shaped like Keynes' head.
Jordan. Poor Keynes. He's like not even like typing and you're just abusing him.
Oh my Lord,
God.
So funny.
Keynes is an egg. Is Keynes even here to defend himself?
I mean, probably not.
Oh
He's
no!
Listening like you fucking shitheads.
Yeah, I thought it was styrofoam. It might be bald eagle looking at. My Lord!
Stop it! Oh my God, my face! Shut up, you hairy-headed motherfuckers! I should have said mofos, but motherfuckers.
I can see my future on his scalp.
Oh, good Lord, that's so funny.
Oh my God, the
sorry,
abuse.
Too good.
Too good.
Too freaking good. Oh my gosh.
Love it.
I mean, hey, my hair is so freaking long. I could I mean, I can't even say anything. I could
You could
strangle someone.
strangle.
Literally both.
And I just cut all mine off.
I was gonna say nice haircut, by the way. I meant to say
Thank
that
you.
sooner. My bad, but like the banter and conversation kept rolling.
Yeah, I got it. It was so hot. I had to get that shit off. Like,
Yeah, flexing. Sorry.
I could ice
I'll
skate
cut
on
some and
perfectly
mail it to you.
triangular head. What's that, Jordan? What is that?
I am straight Rapunzel these days.
I'm gonna guess what that is. It's gonna be
It's
Mr.
raining?
Burns.
How exciting.
Yeah, it's raining.
How nice.
Yeah, it's Mr. Burns.
It's cooled down a bit. It's been kind of nice. I don't know about everyone else.
It's
but
actually
cooled down a little
raining
bit
right now,
here.
so
That's
great.
lovely. Oh,
Which
you're
is
so
great
lucky.
because they wrapped up their filming before it rained. Like, good job,
They're like,
guys.
we gotta go.
Gotta
Good rain
go. We gotta get that
I'm sure they
drone.
have
That drone
someone
shot.
looking into that, right?
Yes, but it's so hard here. Like, it's unpredictable. Does your brain sound like goofing? It sounds sounds like little droplets, little footprints on the ceiling.
That's so pleasant.
Hasn't rained in
it's
so long. I forgot.
funny. Y'all are cracking me up. My gosh. Well,
That Canadian
should we do a
vibe.
couple would you rather?
If it doesn't even rain in BC, barely rains in BC right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Little bit of
Been pretty dry over here on the West Coast. Little pitter patters. Yeah.
It's been
When you first
hot
start
as
hearing it,
balls,
it's so
though.
peaceful. Rain sounds like whispers of angels falling like tears from the heavens. Oh, how poetic.
I
Shut
love
up.
the rain. Wow, ruining the mood by more. Jeez.
Sounds like tears.
Jesus. Escalation. That's nasty. Well, that was for the Keens. Yeah, and then Viber ruins it. Our rain sounds like an army of people
Right.
banging on our windows. That's like kind of the
That
best
kinda
kind of
makes
rain.
sense. Like,
That's
boom,
a-
boom, 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 boom.
That's like the best rain, though.
Hail mixed in there to really
Ah,
like
so good. Some thunder, maybe. Ah,
feel like they're really stomping hard, you know?
yeah.
Although, never mind. I'm gonna bitch about my garden, but I'm gonna be like,
Your
and the hail
squirrels.
just ruins my garden, and
Your
it's not
chipmunks?
the chipmunks this time. Yeah, no, we've broken it down. It's not the squirrels.
Some
Okay, it's the
tornadoes.
fucking chipmunks and Alvin and all those hoes are going down. Actually, I haven't done any of them. They ate one of my sunflowers yesterday. I was actually kinda
Rude.
sad, but it's fine.
That's
Not one of the
rude of
ones
them.
that's like 3 feet tall, so it's fine.
That's
It's
good.
good. Anyways,
sir.
moving past the chipmunks. But Alvin's got to go.
Alvin's got to go. Poison
Yeah.
that fucker.
No.
Alvin and the host.
I don't want to poison because of other animals. I would prefer
True.
like this is gonna sound shitty. Like
just kill him flat out.
no, like let them go into a bucket of water and they can't get out.
That's the
It's kinda
worst.
cruel, but
What are
it's
you?
at least not poisoning anything, and I don't have to actually physically like
Wow.
on them because I've tried spray, but I haven't. I gave up on fighting them. I gave up for the record. For the record. The record. Okay, I gave up.
Give up.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
eat
gonna-
whatever you want, but I'm still watching you, and I'm learning for next year to not buy certain things.
Mmm.
Throw them to Seattle. No, it's not an hour away from here. Seattle's. I don't even know how. Seattle's pretty far away.
Seattle's pretty close to us. Like it's right below us.
— 761 miles. It's a 12-hour drive.
Whew.
It's
Well, it's not
too
bad.
Could be worse. It's like
Oh,
going
from
down to
Vancouver,
LA,
yeah.
actually.
So bonus points, and also we can meet you there.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
But crossing the
well, if I'm
border-
gonna go to Seattle, I mean, go up into Canada and have more fun that way. I don't want to just hang out in Seattle. Vanessa Carlton got thick legs. Oh my Sith Lord.
Okay. Have the right letters. bonus points. So
Yeah,
should we
that's
do
true.
some would you rathers?
Yes.
Get some of that
We're
in.
gonna do some would you rather's, you guys.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready in chat? You ready, Vibor? You ready, Goofin? You ready, Jordan? You ready, Brew? You ready, Keens? Whoever else is there, you guys ready?
So send it.
Well, we're gonna do some like would you rather because they're always fun. No, not ready.
Yeah, you can answer. Absolutely. We encourage it.
Yeah, give us your opinions. Okay, guys ready? Combing my luscious hair on like baldy.
Wow.
So aggressive. Okay, would you rather have no friends or a friend group that leaves you out on 50% of the stuff they do and they don't hide it?
I don't want no friends.
No friends.
No, fuck those friends.
I know, like, who, like, I guess some people are just desperate to have friends and they don't mind, or they're, like, antisocial and they're like, it's fine that they do shit without me, but that's a shitty feeling. Friends with the
It's a shitty feeling, but I would rather have no friends.
Dependable or
I'd rather be solo flying on that one.
Yeah.
Oof. Good Lord.
Like, I was curious on who was going to be like, I'm fine with that. If there's anyone.
I like being excluded. I mean, even though I might not go to something, I don't want to be excluded. Still want an invite. Even though I'm like, no, I probably won't go. You know what I'm saying? But I like to be alone too. I don't want to do half the shit my friends do. Yeah, there's that too.
But it's nice to be asked though, right? We game with each other.
Are we those
not
friends?
The same people all the time. Are we those friends? No.
I don't.
No,
think so.
I don't think so. Because a lot of us also play single player games, and
I literally only game like
once a week,
twice a week,
twice a week.
Like
Goof and just calling us out, seeing if we're
like,
shit
wow.
friends. Be yourself, by yourself. Stay away from me. Might be I game with the same peeps always. Us. You literally don't game with anyone else. That's your motto, Vibor.
No, we're not bad friends.
No.
See, I think our group of like Twitch online friends is pretty solid compared to like actual IRL friends
like,
for me.
I think like as an
personally,
example for the question in hand is like if you had a group of friends and they all went to go see a movie and they didn't even bother to ask you to go see the movie, like,
and we all been friends for a while, I'd be pissed.
I'd be like, the fuck?
Like, fuck y'all. I'd rather have no friends if they're gonna treat me like that all the time.
Yeah.
That's for sure. In fact, I've ditched out on friends like that because I'm like, fuck that. You don't value me? Fine. See you later.
Our group is way more solid than Pokemon's group. Okay, whatever that means. Jeez. I have a lot of acquaintances than have friends like that.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
Like I've mentioned before, like my friend drama of like this year alone of I reached out to a friend of how I felt our friendship was very one-sided, and I did like a little test if I don't reach out to her, will she reach out to me? And I let it go on for 9 months. So I reached out to her going, hey, just so you know, like we haven't talked for 9 months. Just want to see like where we stand, how I feel about it, blah, blah, blah. And the bitch doesn't answer me and she blocked me. So
I just think that's so fucking weird.
I look up her name on like Facebook like once a month to see if I'm like magically unblocked. Just, I don't know, out of spite.
Yeah.
You not spill his water while twerking.
I always thought he was gonna come up to you and fart on you, and then he twerked.
Thank you. Is it closure? Is it closure? Because like, I would have been fine if she wrote back and said, you know what, I don't feel like we're friends anymore. Let's just end this. Then that's closure. But bitch is blocking me.
You guys were friends for a long time.
We were friends
prior to that.
Since grade 8. Okay? And I'm 29 now.
Actions will always speak louder than words. That's a definite fact. I
But
say
what
that
a-
far too often in my life.
I
When
know.
she showed you, it sucks.
It was just, I thought we were the type that we could have an adult conversation, and clearly we're not.
She's like, nope.
Yeah,
No
like
deal.
that's how that felt. Like she just kind of went nope, and I'm like, oh, I could have had this over like months ago because I wrote that thing out several times over that 9-month thing, being like, you know what, I'm going to call her out, and I'm like, no, let's just wait still. I think a lot of my friends like, I'm drinking if they play games. It's typically one game. Yeah, I feel that, Brew. Mm-hmm. I'm the type of person where if you don't invite me, I'm not going to jump in. Because
then I feel like I'm just intruding.
That I'm annoying you, and I'm that...
Annoying you. You didn't want me there to start.
I'm that annoying, clingy friend.
Or someone there didn't want me there.
Yeah,
and y'all chose that
can't.
person over me, and that's just maybe being a little too...
I've been like that forever. Like in my head, like in high school, like if... Like, this happened once where one of our group was, like, having, like, a party. And, like, they personally invited these other people, but didn't personally invite me. And they're like, you should come. And I'm like, can you go ask him if I can come? Because, like, I'm not coming if he's not inviting me.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I want to be personally invited. I mean... I don't know. I agree with that entirely. I will instantly be like, nah, I'm good. The person who actually created the event didn't invite me, and you're a third party inviting me. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
But I won't say that. I'll be like, oh no, I'm just... or I'll be like, oh yeah, sure. And then the night of, I just either...
Just don't show up.
Oh, I wasn't feeling very good. I got an upset tummy or just whatever.
You didn't have full squads?
Say that.
Yeah, I play a lot of, like, single player games. But, like, even with, like, Pressure Washer, I'm just going to throw it out there. If you see me playing Pressure Washer, you're invited. Come help me fucking pressure wash this giant thing I'm trying to clean
this shit down.
Intruding. I feel like I'm invading. That's a good way to put it, Vi. I agree. You feel like you're invading, and I feel like someone hates me.
I'm a hateable person, so it's there. How I feel. Lovable. Likeable. Get to know me. Some people just don't like me.
Like with this friend thing, it wasn't that... I understand we all get busy, but like this behavior of I'm the one constantly reaching out has always been the situation. It's not since we've been adults and we're out of school and we're busy. It's always been the situation of I'm inviting her out. I'm inviting her over to my place. I'm contacting her first. So it's not that we're busy being adults, because I totally get like we're busy being adults.
And
but
that happens.
As I said in my message to her, it takes 5 seconds just to type, hey, what's up? And then you could just leave it. You could check it like hours later, and I could be writing you like a whole story. But that's the way the internet works now.
It's so true.
We're hateable people. A lot of friends I have didn't game, so just having social life through stream is nice now. You can stream more so for the money or hype or of it, so it's hard to find wholesome. It's hard to find wholesome people.
So true. People are literally into streaming just for the money now. They just do it as like a job. And I remember when we started this, it was like, well, when I went back in 2016, I felt like it was just for fun. Now people genuinely start streaming on Twitch
thinking it's going to be a job,
making money.
Like, I'm sorry, but when you hit affiliate,
it's hard to do that.
You're not going to earn money immediately. Groups of friends never work out at night. They all go. Yeah, like when I started streaming, I started streaming because I lost my job and I was sad. And I'm like, oh, my Xbox has Twitch. Oh, I can stream through the Xbox. This will just fill my day instead of moping on the couch because I can't find a job. And like I didn't at that time. Making money wasn't an option unless you were like a partner.
Yeah, there was never affiliate. When affiliate popped in, we were like,
yeah, it was shocking and amazing. But like when we started, I just started because I'm like, I need something to fill my day because I'm really sad because I can't find a job because no one's calling me back.
God, that's so frustrating too.
First stream memories, bro. Never about the money. Never about the money.
Never.
I will never view streaming as a revenue source. Mm-mm. Like, if I get a couple subs, that's cool, that's awesome. If I don't, then I'm like, I didn't join to make money anyways.
I joined to hang out with people and enjoy the time.
Yeah.
Similar, I didn't lose my job, but I didn't have a job and I was recovering from a bad accident. So, like, I never forget being like, what's this Twitch thing? And I, like, looked at it and I was like, all of my dreams have come true.
Yeah.
Everything I could have ever wanted out of something that I've always loved and enjoyed that no one, just like Bruce said, like, she's like, I think it was Brew, but like, a lot of friends not being in the game flow there.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends, and it's to this day, IRL, like in the town or whatever, they're like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Kind of attitude. And I'm like, well, I fucking like it. Thanks.
It's
like,
fun. Hello.
Suck one,
Try it out, maybe.
Why are you on your 5th fucking cocktail? Like, what you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, no, nothing against having drinks, obviously, because I like to partake. But that's a big thing up here. Alcoholism. So it's like, let's calm down. I'd rather be playing games with some homies that I've met that I've had a long-standing relationship with than listen about your boyfriend problems over and over or whatever, or Joe Schmo down the street,
or Snoop Dogg,
or Snoop Dogg,
Just
left me alone. She tried to offer me a sandwich yesterday, and I was like, no thanks. She left me alone. I was like, yes, I win. So I want to yell about it, but I'm not gonna.
Legit have some friends who had no gaming background lay down cash for gaming PCs to be able to stream games that can run on like laptops. Not gonna lie, same. But like, we have gaming backgrounds at least, like. But like people that don't have gaming backgrounds, like. Ooh. You're gonna get nowhere. I'm sorry, person. Like maybe you have, but like.
You might. I won't discredit anyone for trying.
Twitch is oversaturated.
It's a bit oversaturated.
No one's getting it anywhere.
I played on my darn Xbox. It's like Chelly said.
Yeah.
Started streaming on my darn Xbox. There was a delay with my mic. I remember that. And then when I was able to finally get a PC, I learned how to like figure it out. Anyways, it's just a process of like upgrade.
Yeah,
eventually,
a laptop.
If you decide to go that far. I didn't even have I was just straight through the Xbox console, which I still have that butte right here in front of me. Got me far, and not far, but it got me through some tough shit. So it's just like
my Xbox.
I couldn't imagine just being like
right there.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine just dropping a few grand on a gaming PC and never have gamed. Not understanding it in that way. I'd take it slow to start, personally.
No one. I didn't make fun of you, Vibor.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had so much fun. Bruce, we're your steadfast friends. Bruce the chair.
Bruce. It's funny because I did have the Bruce blanket on, but now I don't call it my chair Bruce anymore because my Snoop Dogg's brother, his name is Bruce, so I feel weird being like, sitting on Bruce or whatever, because I don't want them to like hear me for some reason and think I'm
being weird.
So, yeah, it's kind of. Sorry, Bruce. I also threw away that chair, which, funny enough, Goofin, happened to be Snoop Dogg's husband who passed away. He gave me that chair, Bruce, and I had no idea she had a brother named Bruce, and I was like, oh my god, full circle. How fucking weird is that, right? I know, small world.
Small world.
All right. I'm going to do a quick would you rather.
Yes.
Because it's getting late here, right? Start off on Xbox and wooden chain, humble beginnings, right? Right?
Yes.
I mean, we could go way back. Like, we started, as far as Twitch goes, I started on Xbox, but prior, man, I've always been a gamer. I started with Nintendo, though. A little bit of Sega Genesis.
Mine was
a little bit of PlayStation 1 and 2.
N64.
Yes, I had a
and then
NES.
The PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I had a my dad
No,
was the
PlayStation 2.
guy.
Sorry,
He did
I
Final
meant
Fantasy.
PlayStation 2. Love
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. You know how I feel about my Final Fantasy.
Chains would be weird, yeah. Wooden chair, chain. I was like, wooden chain. I'm like, sure, I'm with you. I feel it. I don't know why I agreed with
I
that,
assumed
but I
that
totally
you meant
with you.
chair.
I didn't even read it
Fucking
like
box
that.
for my
like,
OG.
chain. My bad. Okay. There's actually a picture of me and my friends. These were the good, solid friends who I still keep in contact with, like Steezy Skis. I'm sure some of you might remember him from the past.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of the OG original Xboxes, and then a 360, and someone else's 360, and then I don't know if the Xbox One. I think an Xbox One had popped up. I think Steezy had one. We had them stacked them on top of each other because we were that hard of gamers at the time.
That's not good for the circulation
no,
of air.
It was just for the picture. It was
I
just
know.
for the picture.
Oh, okay. You guys didn't actually play like that. I see.
No, yeah.
I got you.
Exactly.
But you all gamed on them like that.
Yeah, no, we're not. Thankfully not that dumb, but we did make some dumb moves sometimes, but like, yeah, that's not good for the circulation. But we just wanted to prove that we laughed because we had all these consoles in one space.
Yeah.
Jamming together. It was just, I don't know, LAN. It was so much fun.
It's nice.
All right, here's my Would You Rather. Y'all ready? Oh, wait. I want to go over real quick. I put some Would You Rathers on Twitter last week, and I kind of just wanted to review those real quick because I thought it was kind of funny.
With my
I just
stupid
came up
questions.
with some random ones, all right? So the first one was, would you rather eat raw pasta or an unsalted warm potato? And Chelly's question was, are the potatoes cooked but warm, or did you just stick a potato in the microwave and warm it up? And I didn't have rules, but I made one since she asked.
Yes.
So I said microwaved, not fully cooked, because fuck raw pasta. Am I right?
No.
Surprisingly, in my opinion, 22% chose raw pasta and 77% chose unsalted warm potato.
Have you never just taken like a thing of raw pasta and just like chewed it? No? As a kid,
I probably have on accident, but
as a kid, I like jammed out to raw pasta. Like I would just grab like just a stick and just like chew it up. And like my angle was always to like keep it in my mouth until it cooked, but it never worked. But I still just ate it out of your mouth so quickly.
Love that.
I've never eaten like a raw potato, so I can't imagine tasting good. But like I know what a raw pasta tastes like, so I'm picking the raw pasta.
Like raw potato is like kind of juicy compared to a cooked one. If you,
I don't know.
But they're crunchy. That's like it's like
I
crunchy
assume
but
it would
wet.
taste like an apple sometimes.
Like a bland apple.
Yeah.
Not like I'm chewing raw potatoes, but I've accidentally eaten an undercooked potato and been like, I wasn't ready for that.
Peanut butter out of the jar with dry spaghetti. The fuck?
Wow.
Like, did you
like a single piece of like
a single piece? Or did you have like a little handful and stick it in and like suck it off the pasta, or did you like bite the pasta off and eat spaghetti and peanut butter in your mouth? Like one single piece of pasta. So, but you can't stir it around because like it'll break.
It's lasagna.
Not snap. Like exactly, Brew. It's this lasagna. Or like, like one of those those curly ones.
Very lightly scoop the little peanut butter.
And like,
I'm imagining all of this right now.
You need to answer the next one.
Angel hair.
Did you just like suck the peanut butter off the pasta, or did you like bite the pasta and eat peanut butter and pasta together? I need to know this. You can't ignore this one.
I don't know why angel hair is the pasta that pops up in my brain.
That's like, such a good pasta, though. Like angel hair pasta.
I love angel hair. It's probably why I picked it. It's my favorite.
The texture.
So good.
Nibbled. Oh my. Oh my. One single piece of pasta. He's roasting like the Olive Garden. And he's eating peanut butter and one spaghetti string.
He didn't say he is stripping though.
True, I guess, but like you can't shit on the Olive Garden when you're doing shit like that.
Peanut butter crackers.
It felt right. peanut butter pasta.
In water. Oh my
Shit,
god.
that's what you ate?
Are we even sure?
We're not even sure now. Oh my god.
So I'll go over the 2 other quick Twitter ones, and then Shelly will do another Would You Rather.
Okay.
Imagine if you were tripping and come in and I'm doing that. I would laugh so fucking hard, and then I'd probably be like, well, let me try. Okay, my other question was, would you rather constantly smell like BO, body odor, or cheese?
I think I
And
picked cheese.
28.6% chose body odor, and
Really?
71.4% chose cheese.
Who wants to smell like BO though? Like,
I want to know who wants to smell like cheese. I mean, I know y'all do. You're
Like-
admitting it.
do you want to smell like BO though?
I mean, not really, but I would take that over like old cheese smell, like or just cheese, because I don't think
It
cheese,
never said old cheese.
You're right.
It said
but
cheese.
in general doesn't necessarily smell great. And I guess in your own imagination you can pick whatever cheese, but you're always gonna know what BO is gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Have you ever had a piercing get stinky? You know what I'm saying? Like cheese.
Sweat wise or cheese?
I've smelled, not my own personally. I'm very about that. But I know other people who have had piercings that gotten cheesy smelling, and it's
Almost died.
I know.
Like the elevator, you always walk in and,
And
someone
almost
clearly
died.
wasn't wearing
It's not easy to be
deodorant, and you're like, why are you doing that? Why
That's a tough one because they both are stinky. Because cheese can get really stinky. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
but BO can
So,
also get really.
But so can BO,
I
especially
think
depending on what you eat.
I think I chose cheese because I don't like smelling like BO.
That's fair. And the last one was, would you rather not taste food or not feel the texture of food?
What did I?
And everyone chose not feel texture of food.
Okay, so that answers what I picked because I literally don't
Yeah.
remember.
Same.
Yeah.
Because like texture is what will deter me from almost all food.
Yeah.
Typically.
Choosing that cheese strip cheese thing, that cheesies that are a kid snack where you strip shapes and shit. It looks like an inflatable thing at auto shop. I think I know what you're talking about, but like, you mean like just the cheese strips that you like peel?
Like string cheese?
Like string cheese?
So that's the thing is I like, well, maybe not an overripe banana, but I like a ripe banana, even if it's a little brown, but I don't like this. I don't like when it's gooey. But I don't mind a ripe banana. I don't mind a ripe banana. Sorry, it's funny.
String cheese. It does have a good smell. Slimy.
I don't like
ass
slimy bananas.
I struggle whenever like I eat
love
like
blue cheese.
pickles and stuff, but like you have that one pickle that has like that gritty taste, ruins.
Yeah,
like
you're like, I'm done with that.
Ruins.
Thanks.
Like I can't finish that single pickle now, and now I'm just like terrified of biting into any other
Is
pickles.
the next one gonna taste like shit like that?
Yeah,
I feel
like
that, for
raisins.
sure.
Ugh, I don't like gritty textures.
No black bananas.
No, thank you.
For banana bread, sure.
Yes. For the answer is yes. I need to sing. Bananas. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. There's this one like TikTok that made me laugh hysterical. It's kind of like older from a couple years ago, and it's as if the backup singer or Gwen Stefani couldn't figure out how to spell bananas, and it's a skit, and it's just the funniest shit, and she's like B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A, and like people are like it's one of the funniest skits. I will have to find it because when I saw it I was laughing so hard.
Oh, that's so great. I love it.
My crush forever.
Gwen
Stefani's great. Except for when she went through the whole like Japanese backup dancer cultural appropriation. But she came out with some bomb ass songs during that phase though.
It's legit.
Like I can turn a blind eye because the songs were great.
Yes. She's so different than Vanessa Carlton.
Who's Vanessa Carlton? Who the fuck is Vanessa?
Oh my god!
Why are we comparing them? Is there a reason we're comparing them?
I don't know, but she's like an indie, more indie, isn't she? American sing, isn't she more not indie? But why can't I think of one of her songs right now? I know her face. I'm seeing her, and I just can't think of the song right now.
Oh, 1,000 Miles. Okay.
1,000 Miles. Thank you.
Does she have any other songs?
I knew I was drawing a fat blank. Yeah, actually, she does.
Oh, she does?
For some reason, Yellow Taxi, which I don't remember that either. She'll walk 1,000 miles
Did you?
with you. Sorry, it's all coming back to me. I totally know.
But like, why are we talking about both of them? Like,
I don't
is there
know.
a reason that we're comparing them, or is this just
maybe?
Is this just your guys' thing?
The mouth action, I nailed it. All right, Shelly, let's hear your would you rather.
Okay, would you rather be forced to swim across a river to get to work every day, or climb a mountain to get to work every day?
Fuck, I'm swimming.
I'm picking swimming too. Because my thought is, because they didn't make any rules, so you know what that means. Shelly's brain gets to go wild. They didn't say I have to like physically like swim. I could have a floaty and like just kind of paddle across the river. Like I could make it a whole thing. Get a little like paddle. Like
Well,
doggy
you could
paddle.
technically just wear flippers too.
Exactly.
And just really get there
Yeah,
fast.
really get there fast.
You know?
But with flippers,
Hey.
Brew, I bet you would be fast. Unless it's winter.
Frozen water does hurt.
Let's say that
But they didn't say you couldn't wear a wetsuit or a dry suit.
But let's just say you live in a place that it never gets cold, because they didn't make the rules. They didn't tell us any rules.
Say anything. Yeah.
Before I make it harder on my legs. I think you're
but you
using
move
flippers
faster.
wrong. I think you're using flippers wrong. Because it should be
Right?
harder.
I'm all about that mermaid life, dude. Just, well, technically it's like different.
Can't. Let me explain. My muscles just easily cramp in my calves. But if you do it like
drown.
every day, you'll probably get used to it. On a swim team. You were on a swim team, and
Why is that a shameful thing to say? I wouldn't be ashamed.
is it because you can't use flippers correctly?
But you'd be rocking it. You'd be getting
Sure,
across
like,
no problem.
It'd be hard to start with. Oh yeah, maybe just fall in and start kicking.
I mean, you would get tired, but like once you did it enough times,
And also, it
that's
doesn't
the
say
only way
how
you could do it.
big this lake is. It
River.
could just, or this river. It could just be a quick
Yeah.
little boop
Could
boop.
be a little river.
Yeah,
How big's the mountain? Because mountains are big.
yeah. I'm not climbing shit. That's it.
Yeah, I feel that.
No one told me the truth. It was bad. Don't worry, I dropped the sport when I realized I suck at swimming. I dream, to be an Olympic swimmer.
That's actually a really cool dream, or like aspiration to have. But swimming is hard, honestly.
Yeah, but it's
It's a
fun.
big workout for sure.
I'm just picturing just an easy flowing river. Like there's no rapids, no nothing. It doesn't get cold. That's what my brain's thinking
Like
of.
a chilling river. But then again, I get weirded out. Can I see the bottom, or like, is it just mucky? Like what kind of,
I guess, but like I'm still not climbing.
I question it, but I'm still not climbing a river. That's why I'm like, easy answer. I'm driving. I mean, I'm swimming.
You're not driving because that's not an option.
I don't know why I said driving. But for some reason that popped in. I don't know what happened to my brain just then, but here we are.
So I think we're all agreeing that most likely swimming, because climbing would suck balls.
Yeah, no thank you on that one. All right, here's one of mine. Would you rather earn $70K a year with an appreciative boss and nice coworkers, or earn $140K a year but with an unappreciative boss and rude coworkers?
What was the first number again?
Half the amount of the second one, so $70,000 a year with an
70,000.
appreciative boss and nice workers.
That's a
Or 140K a year with an unappreciative boss and rude coworkers.
6,000, and the other one was 150.
Coworkers, not customers. Coworkers. So your whole team you're working with, either really shitty for higher pay of boss and coworker, or less annual pay for a nice boss and nice coworker.
No, what I'm doing, Brew, just so you're aware, I'm a person, if you tell me like the yearly wage, it means nothing to me. I have to break it down to the monthly wage to understand how much that actually is.
That's legit.
So just for anyone out there like me with my brain, the lesser one, you're making around $6,000 a month. The higher one, you're making $12,500. Just in case someone's out there with a brain like mine, but if you tell me like the figures of the yearly, I have no idea how much you're making.
Like half as long before retiring. I don't know. I feel like I've really worked with terrible bosses before. And didn't make that much money, and that wouldn't be worth it to me even if you paid me more. Like, including coworkers, but most of the time I've had
worked with both. Like our first building that we worked at, everyone was great. The managers, we were a family. It was a great building, loved it. Next building we went out, it was going smooth until the cleaner decided to be like a big old bitch and literally ruined my life. And you cannot pay me enough money to work with her. Nice coworkers makes the day go by fast. Exactly. The ladders for me. Ladies and gents, less money, but you won't be having stressful life. Yes. Yes. Let me joke.
That's so true.
Yeah. I'm going to go with nicer people for $6,000 because I have dealt with a shitty coworker. Right now I'm kind of dealing with a somewhat shitty coworker that does not realize that I'm senior to her. So that's an ordeal. That's a awkward, fun situation. So I would rather earn less and work with people that I genuinely really like and we all get along and there's no drama.
Yeah.
Like genuinely. And also $6,000 a month. That's nothing to put your nose at. That's
a good amount of money.
That is a good amount of money.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk of money. Like we would approve someone here for a studio that makes $6,000 a month. Not really a one bed. No, not a one bedroom, but a studio will approve you.
Gotcha for that.
Gotcha for a studio.
Want Bruce money.
You want Bruce money? I work with nice people for the most part, but now that the work is, but the work is still tough. I feel that like mine and Jordan's job for the most part is pretty easy. It just depends on the people you're dealing with, like either the tenants or the colleagues, because sometimes you can have some rough times with some tenants.
Yeah, that's the part that wouldn't be very fun. Like your actual coworkers are typically okay.
Yeah.
Some can be sour apples, but
yeah,
you're dealing with like an entire building of people to keep happy. Not keep them happy, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to an extent, you're keeping their living space.
Yeah. Like, for instance, like,
they enter and exit, you know?
We have 3 suites that have broken blinds. And there's nothing we can do about it. We're working with a company that's making new blinds. But recently they passed a law that blinds can no longer have chains or cords. So we're trying to navigate that now. And
wow,
our blinds guy is an absolute dumbass, and he forgets things. And it's been about around 2 months now that these poor people haven't had working blinds. But our hands are tied, and luckily they know it's not us. And I told them I've reached out to them, but I can't imagine if like it was us who's not fixing blinds, like how mad they'd be. I get more stressed by the workload versus people, I think. Okay. That's fair. I think we don't have a huge workload because once, like, like we're on call, of course, but for the most part, when your workday's done, you don't really need to do anything. Unless we have like a crazy month end and then like we need to paint a million suites and clean a million suites, but we get compensated for that. You know?
Makes it worth it.
Like I never really feel stressed out about my workload, which is great. I just sometimes get stressed out about colleagues that I have to deal with every day.
Babysit sometimes.
Yes. Like for instance, like our manager is off for 2 weeks starting today. So Jordan and I are technically the most senior people at the building. And the other couple that are also the same position as us, but they've only been working with the company for like 4 months. And the woman part who's doing the same job as me has only been full-time for like a month and a half, and then she's going back to part-time because she's in school. Our manager told them that if you need any help or have any questions, Chelsea and Jordan, just contact them. And you can see in her body language that she didn't like that because, I don't know, she thinks that we're equals. And I'm like, dude, I'm senior to you. Like, go clean the fucking halls if I tell you to clean the fucking halls. Like, like it's kind of been a struggle like that because she views us as equals when job-wise, sure, we have the same titles, but I've been working for the company for 3 years, and you've been working for the company for 4 months, part-time for 3 months of that.
Listen to me. I have experience.
Like, I'm not bossing you around. I'm just, the building needs certain things at least once a week. We'll split the work, but you got to do the work too, girly. Mm-hmm. And it might be an age thing, too. Like, I don't know if she doesn't like it because I'm younger than her.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that has probably a lot to do with if they're not open, because if they're not willing to compromise with the age gap, they're going to immediately get defensive about it, I feel like. Because why is this young person telling me what to do?
It's because I know things, and
you know,
I know the laws and I know the rules, and she can't take, because I mentioned like this course that we have to take that kind of like teaches us all about where we stand and how to do certain things. She can't do it because she's in school during the day, which is when these classes happen. So she's not even going to be able to take this friggin' course, which to me is important to do this job if you care about this job.
Yeah.
And she can't do it.
Yeah, because she doesn't care about it.
She doesn't care.
A huge difference.
But yet she's gonna like death glare me if I'm like, hey, the plants have to be watered, by the way. Like I watered them like in the morning. Could you do it in like the afternoon? And she says yes and clean and does it at 4:50 in the afternoon when we're done at 5. And I'm like, you didn't even do them, I bet. It's hot as balls, and you're letting the plants die.
That's so cruel.
I'm
obviously a garden person, so
save the budget.
Save the budget and save the plants. What the heck? Ugh. Budget, most importantly, because that's how you guys get your bonuses and stuff too, right?
The parts that aren't walls. Yeah, we save that budget. That's how we get our friggin' bonuses. And don't rent to students, which she's asked me a couple times. Hey, this person's a student. Can we like rent to them? And I'm like, no. You've been here for like 2 months, and the answer's always no to students.
Yeah.
We do not rent to students. I don't care how much fucking savings they have. No. They're not going to stay for a full year.
We want people to stick around. But I do agree, Vion, it's how you talk to people when you're in a coworker manager situation, specifically management. I'll never forget this one time I was working at a little market, and there were no managers, but man, we had me and another, and I was going to say significant other. That was not the case. Wow. But me and another coworker, were higher seniority than this other coworker. Mm-hmm. And the one coworker asked our fellow coworker, what they should do because they were new. Mm-hmm. And she just looked at him and was like, well, you could go do this, that, and another, like with this super
wow.
attitude.
What the fuck?
And I like went over and I was like, bro, you can't just be talking to people like that. What the heck? And I like kind of told her what was up, and she cried, and I like
Who?
felt kind of bad.
Which one? Like the one that snapped on her?
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Because clearly she was going through some shit. Like, I
guess,
don't know. I'm trying not to be personal, but I was also just like, it wasn't the first time I made someone cry at that job because I told them the way they were treating other people was wrong.
Just don't treat people like shit.
And I just called them out on it, and they didn't like it, and they got upset with me, and I probably could have shut my mouth, but I didn't, so. But everything was fine. We got through it. We're still friends to this day. But it's just kind of situations like how you talk to people. And sometimes I have to remind myself how to talk to people too.
Yeah, same.
Sometimes you forget, you know? Sometimes you're having kind of that shit day and you kind of snap and it's like, whatever. But it's just like you know?
I didn't know you had any feelings.
Yeah, kind of. That's how it felt at that moment. Like, I didn't realize you had feelings towards this that heavily. Like, calm down, you know?
Yeah. Like, Brew, unless they're going for their PhD. If that's about the girl being in school, she's not. She's going to school to be a early age, like a daycare worker, essentially. That's what she's going to school for. Because that's, like, her dream job. And she's not sticking around. Even though everyone's like, oh, maybe if, like early childhood development. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. And I'm like, if I was in her shoes getting a free place to live or whatever they're doing or getting cheaper rent, I would just cruise. I'd be like, yeah, you want, like, I'm not sticking around for long, so I don't really need to know shit. You want me to go clean hallways? Yeah, I'll go clean hallways. If you need me to do this, sure, I'll go do that. Like, if I'm not planning on sticking around, which she's not, I would just coast.
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying so hard? And, like, you're not fully trained. Like, on Friday, I have to show her, like, how to do, like, our banking stuff. And I'm, like, kind of, like, stressed out about it, going, is she going to listen to me? Or, like, just do her, like, staring thing where she, like, I'll say something and she doesn't verbally be like, I don't agree with that. But I can tell in her face that she doesn't agree with what I just said. And I'm like, it drives me nuts.
Again, actions speak louder than words.
I just want to, like, be like, what? Do you not like it? But I'm like, no, hold it in. Like, don't freak out. But it really irks me when people do that.
Yeah.
Especially, like, in this job field. I know what I'm talking about, so why are you staring at me like I'm a dumbass?
Yeah, not cool. Not cool. It's condescending.
It is. I'm like, when she joined on, like, we explained to her, like, we don't take on students. We don't take on guarantors. We don't care if mom and dad can pay rent. We want your ass to pay rent. And you could tell that she just really disagreed with the way that we were running things. And we're like, when my manager joined this building, all of the students left, and she had 30 move-outs in 1 month because of students. Which is where the rule of no students arise from. Mm-hmm. And, like, she still was, like, not getting it. And I'm like, you're not here.
It's not a problem for her.
It's not, but, like, it's a problem.
It's a problem, but to her, it's not. And that's what makes it frustrating.
It's
specifically.
Like,
to her, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care who we bring in because she's not going to have to deal with the consequences. We're going to have to deal with the consequences. Mm-hmm. The loving training documents, because I'll kind of, like, go through it with them once and then refer them back to it. In our last building, because Jordan and I were, once again, the most trained people there because the manager changed and we had a new person. So Jordan and I were, like, literally the senior people who knew everything about the building. And this woman could not retain information to save her goddamn life. And I would show her how to do certain things, like, 5 times. Because she just didn't soak in the information. So one day, I spent, like, the whole day writing just step by step on how to do just everything. because I got so tired of it.
Oh
So
my
I would
gosh.
give it to her, and she's making fops, and she'd ask me, "So, what do I do now?" And then I'm like, "What does this say? What does the next part say?" And she wouldn't read it, like she'll skim it, and I'm like, "Read the fucking words I wrote on the paper."
That makes me so annoyed.
You're
Just
telling
read
me
the instructions. Oh my gosh.
that's actually some people just won't.
Oh.
Yeah, it just, as I say, at every job, you will have somebody that you're gonna butt heads with. Like at our first building here, we were lucky. Like everyone was great. Like the other assistants, the guy I kind of butt heads with, but that's because he wanted my job and he wasn't gonna get my fucking job. But that's a totally different situation. Like in Cable, remind me of the police car walkie-talkies.
I mean, they kind of are. I'm just kidding. Thanks.
I can't even
I don't
think of. Oh, you asked a would you rather. That's why we went on that whole tyrant. But back to the would you rather's. I would take less money for colleagues that I really like.
Agreed. Specifically, a manager.
The guy was Jordan. No.
I can kind of deal. Brew roasting your friend, Mike. I know, right? I mean, it's kind of a shitty mic. I've had it for
it's good
6 years, but hey,
it does its job.
Does the job. Does the job. It's a Turtle Beach streaming mic that was specifically made for consoles, but I'm using it for PC. So it works. I can have something better, but like, fuck it. I just like to pull it up close and talk quiet to you guys and say hi. It's okay quality for what it is.
It's good quality. Like it's good.
It's fine.
ASMR, yes, ASMR. Just
clink, something like that.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, Craig has
the mic.
Let's rub it a little.
I don't know if it if it's making sound or not. Put
especially
glass
Discord.
here.
Discord has a nice noise suppression.
There you go. Got some ASMR there.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Just rub it a little. You gotta rub it a little. You know what I'm talking about.
Everyone's always talking about. You talk about ASMR, asthma. Just rub it a little. Rub it a little.
It's gotta rub. I feel like I did that very inappropriately. Actually, I just kind of rubbed it the wrong way.
Mr. Ass.
Well, not the wrong way, but like in an inappropriate way. So don't mind that one. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Gutter action.
Should
you know
we
what I'm saying?
do another would you rather?
Sure. You, and then I can save the rest of mine for next week too.
Sounds good.
Because I know it's getting kind of late.
Would you rather get stung by a bee or have to touch a wild tarantula? Wild tarantula.
That's
not someone's
fucking
pet tarantula.
tough.
Or get stung by bee. Or wasp, like they're like the same thing. Well, like whatever. You would touch the spider? Brew would get stung by a bee, but you touch the spider? Fuck no.
I think I'd rather get stung by a bee.
I think I'd rather get stung by a bee too. Because I'm not going to die from that. A spider might kill me.
That's a good question. Is it a wasp or a bee?
It says bee.
Okay.
Which is
I've never
sad.
actually been stung by a bee, but I've been
Which
stung
is sad
by a
because
wasp.
then the bee will die. So that's sad, but a wasp is it different? Is it different? I've been like bitten by a wasp. Like there was one day in like way back, like in elementary school, I was like on the swing set, do my swinging thing, swinging on the swing set, and when you swing and you straighten out at them legs, a wasp flew up my pants and like was stinging and biting me, and I was like jumped off the swing set and was like, ah!
I've only ever been stung in my butt by bees, by wasps. Well, yellow jackets, which is I think a form
why your
of wasp.
butt?
I have no idea, but anytime I've ever been stung, it's been in my rear end. Never my arm, my legs, nowhere. It's always been my butt. I cannot explain it. Butt cheeks, dude. Big target, apparently.
Never been stung. You've never been stung? I've been stung by a bee once, or a couple times, not gonna lie. Bee sting. Stung by a bee.
Like, knowing how it felt to get stung by not a wasp, but a yellow jacket,
But that's not
I
the
know how it
option,
feels,
Vibor.
and it's not. But like, yeah,
Vibor, the question is, let me just reread that in case everyone's
so
a bit
tough.
like mixed up here because of the wasp debate.
Because yeah,
Would you rather get stung by a bee or have to touch a wild tarantula?
I'm not touching the fucking spider.
No, I'm getting
Sting
stung
me,
by a
bitch.
bee. I'm getting stung by a
Sting
bee.
me. I don't. I'm all about. I have a little Charlotte homie living above my kitchen sink because it's been catching these nasty ass June bugs, and I watched it catch one and eat it, whip it around, and I'm like, you can stick around. It's cool. You get those June bugs. That's cool. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go rub up on a tarantula. Poked a tarantula butt, but never stung by a bee. Been stung by scorpions. Oh my god!
And you're
How
still
was
alive?
that experience?
Fuck the spider. Tarantula can fucking eat your hand.
Oh fuck! I know. That's why I'm saying
I'm choosing the bee.
I
Hand down.
I don't even want the. I don't even like the idea of a pet fucking tarantula.
Nah.
All right.
That's no.
No. That's pushing the fucking limits.
Probably like a bee sting. That sounds horrible. That sounds literally horrible.
That creeps me out.
That's gross. They
Ooh,
crawl in your
dang.
bed. Ugh.
You get points
No.
for that one. Oh man, I've never even come close to that.
No, that's not. That's
They
not
don't.
okay.
They aren't around here, and that trips me out. Oh. Well, should we do one more, or should we be done?
We could do one more. Do you have one more? Or do you want me to?
I do, but I can hold mine for next time. Why don't you go ahead?
Tarantula fangs, and they make a hissing sound. Like no, gross. Hell no. No tarantulas.
Ew, do they really?
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yeah, no. I'm not
No.
into the very big furry spiders.
No, hell no.
I'm down for a casual web to catch some bugs from coming in a window, and then I get rid of it in the fall. I'd hiss back. Oh my god, I probably would too.
I'd
Genuinely,
probably just
like,
scream.
I'd see myself going. Ah!
So this one's kind of good to end the night. So
Okay.
would you rather be capable of falling asleep instantly or never feel tired?
I kind of fall asleep instantly already, so I'd love to never be tired. I'm gonna say never be tired.
I like sleeping.
I love sleeping.
Like it's not like if I couldn't sleep, I would probably be sad. So I would choose instant sleep because like when some events happening like the next day, and you're like, I'm just gonna go to bed because I just want tomorrow to happen.
Fair.
Imagine if you had to go through the whole like night cycle, just waiting.
Yeah.
Or like you're watching a movie, like I've done this a couple times. You go see a movie and it's absolute shit, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna force myself to fall asleep in the theater to just skip this shit. I've done that I've done that twice because we saw movies that I'm like, I hate this.
I fall asleep to movies all the time. I'm one of those whack ass people, especially if you start a movie at night. Falling asleep 10 minutes in. Can't help it.
My dad does that.
I'm whack like that, dude. I can't. I fall asleep really easily without the devil's lettuce. You know what I'm saying?
Brew,
So-
I don't have answers for that question because I didn't write it.
You're
So-
never tired. Would you still sleep?
Could you sleep if you're not tired? Playing Fallout New Vegas Simulator. You're a whack. Would you just lay there and go into like a meditative
like a REM
state?
sleep?
Maybe.
Constant REM sleep?
Sleep is important, but I choose never tired. Really? I choose sleep.
I love sleeping.
I love
If I
it.
had the option to never sleep and just at this point now with the way my life is with kids and stuff, I'd rest, lay down and rest or whatever if that was the case. I love to sleep, don't get me wrong, but if I have that time to just have just time, it's not like a waste of time to sleep. I love fucking sleep because I feel
love
better in
it.
the morning. If I wasn't gonna feel tired the
love
next
my
day,
bed.
then I love my bed too. So I could like actually lay there and play my fucking Switch without fucking falling asleep because we call that my pacifier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "You got your pinky out?" Aw. And I'll be like, passed out.
Do other
Next
things,
morning
but,
is like,
You'll run out of things to do.
oh no, there's plenty to do.
I would just rather
plenty
sleep.
to do. So much to do. Oh my god. So much to do.
Nah. Like, there is, but, like...
I love to
Do I
sleep.
want to do it?
If I had the
Or would I
time to
rather
do it,
sleep?
yeah, I'd do it. I
So
love sleep.
So you're which one did you actually choose?
No sleep.
Ah, okay. I'm choosing sleep.
I said that like just rub it a little. Hey, you know.
Hi.
The brain's somewhere tonight. I can't explain it. It's funny to do, man. It's funny to do. Those weren't even the options. Is it no sleep or never feel tired? Oh. Yeah, what were the options? Never feel tired?
Let me just open up my phone.
Because if you're never feeling tired, why would you sleep?
Would you rather be able to fall asleep instantly or never feel tired? Those are the options. We're getting off topic.
Oh. I guess I totally went off on a whole like flow there. I guess I'd rather, I mean, I already fall asleep instantly, honestly, so I'll just... But if I never felt tired, then why would I sleep?
Yeah, exactly.
That's where my brain goes.
So I guess that counts towards, like, you just won't sleep. Fall asleep fast, yeah. When you
But then
live
wouldn't
around
you kind of go get like insomnia from that?
But if this is like the
Do you
new
know what I
norm,
mean?
yeah.
See, I don't want to ever
Never
feel
feel tired.
tired. But so that leads me into the question mode. Does that mean you still can sleep though? Like,
Yeah,
which we
I don't
obviously
know.
don't know.
I don't know. Like this afternoon, I was so tired. Like even before starting this, I was exhausted, and it's for the dumb streets. Brew was there. I was playing lawnmower simulator, and it literally
nice.
sucked the life out of me. It did.
Huh.
I finished I had to end stream because I'm like, it literally sucked everything out of me, and I've decided I didn't like it. I did not like lawnmower simulator. Keynes will drop fire truck. Stay rich till 2077. Hold on, so good though. I was trying, but then they're like, you touched the plant. Money off, and I'm like, just let me end this. Can I just
Here I am yawning. Sorry.
Yeah, Jade Pro.
I could see how that game would completely. I mean, it's soothing, but I could see how it would
not
totally
the
knock
same
you out.
as Power Washer. It's very technical. Like there's a lot more to it. It reminded me more of Jordan's farming simulator, like with all the rules. And it's more like real life, unlike Pressure Washer, where it's like just spray the shit and clean it. And this is like, you gotta like slow it down. You can like bring the lawnmower blades up and down to get longer blades. And I'm like, bro, I thought that I was just gonna push around a lawnmower and mow the fucking lawn, not do all this technical bullshit. Nah. I couldn't. It's like the farm simulator. She's paid her like $20 to pick up 3 items from the lawn before mowing them, like 2 cents for mowing an acre. Yeah. Just midlife crisis simulator, seriously.
I mean, I picked it up today. It's free on
yeah.
Epic.
Simulator
You'll have Epic.
Yeah, it's free up until tomorrow at 8 a.m. And then I can't remember what the next free game is, but keep an eye on my TikTok because I'm doing a weekly thing of that.
Check that tick.
Check that TikTok. I'll be playing this whole time. Brews will play Lawnmower Simulator this whole time.
Power Wash Simulator sucks our Monday nights away. Suddenly we're just chatting and spraying and cleaning. It's so soothing, and then
it's so good.
Suddenly it's freaking almost 10 o'clock, and we're all like, "Oh shit!"
No, no, it's a good luck. Brew.
I downloaded it today. Not gonna lie.
Hello, sir.
He needs to poop, and he's gonna go in there and go.
He's thinking
like,
about
Don't
it.
Watch me. Everyone sees
I
me.
heard that one. So with my new thing here, like my shelf here. Apparently, when I was mowing lawns, I was like just focused, and Jordan like opened up that like the door there and moved one of my figurines to like the very top, and I'm like sitting there looking at it, and he's like, what's weird about it? And I'm like, nothing. What the fuck you talking about? And like I'm looking at it, and he's like, I moved one of them. And I'm like, when the fuck did you do that? Because I was just so engrossed in the game, I wasn't aware of anything around me. Let's see you in the grass. Bring me back a yard mouse. Yeah, he moved my Sailor Moon figure. How rude. I have to move it back.
Rude.
Yeah. Like, now she's at the very top and she could fall. Look at her up there.
Oh, girl. Don't worry. We'll take care of you.
We'll bring her back down.
Yeah.
So.
This has been a lot of fun, you guys.
I had a couple, but, like, I'll save them for next time. I have 2 more, but I'll save them.
Unless you want to throw them out, but it's up to you.
Nah,
I'll save mine for next time.
It's almost 10 o'clock, and it's always good to have a couple stored away just in case you can't find any.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, weird ones on Reddit. Like, some really fucked up ones that are like, would you rather get your mom to give you a blowjob, or give like dad a blowjob? And I'm like, whoa, who's asking these?
I didn't see those on. I always see kind of boring ones on the Reddit.
There's also a lot of boring ones.
At the same time, there's a few that pop up, and you're like, oh, I'm always looking for poop ones.
I'm always looking for farts and poop ones. Yeah.
Yeah, or toilet ones.
Definitely.
Actually. Okay, I have one real quick I'll do. Okay, if you guys don't mind. Sure. It's not a poop one, but it's close enough. Would you rather eat a full roll of toilet paper each day for 30 days, or only be able to use a public bathroom for 3 months? Or public bathrooms, like.
I have no shame. I will use a public bathroom whenever I need to use a public bathroom.
But you wouldn't be able to use your toilet at home. You have to go down to a public shitter.
Like, if I'm home, I need to go find a toilet if I have to shit.
Yep. For 3 months. Or eat toilet paper. Yeah.
Loophole question.
Oh, geez.
In my building, there's a social room. Does that count as a public toilet?
Because can everyone use it in your building?
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
can use it.
Absolutely. That's public.
There you go.
I don't know why the fuck anyone want to eat toilet paper anyways.
Well, some people just are really...
inconvenient.
Some people really don't like using public toilets.
I actually worked for someone who really didn't like using public bathrooms. They were really not into it. And I was just like, just hover. Like, what the fuck? Like, no big deal.
You'd
in
eat
my mind,
the toilet paper brew?
I'd eat, no doubt. I choose public.
I choose the public toilet.
Like the fucking paper just bleeding out over here.
Like, I have, like, the IBS, like IBS, and when we're out and about and I gotta shit, I'm shitting in a public bathroom.
It's gotta go. It's gotta come out somewhere.
Sometimes, it cannot wait until we get home. It's either I shit in a public toilet or I'm shitting my pants driving home. Let's go, IBS family. Like, I need to go get, like, my bowels sorted out because they're just wild.
They're just everywhere right now.
They're insane.
Get them all calmed down.
But to be fair, they've been, like, wild since, like, I was a child, and no one noticed that I poop a lot.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to leave the house to dookie. That's a fair point. Like, mine's pretty easy because it's in the building. What about you, Chalisa? What would you choose?
Well, it's hard because there aren't public bathrooms around, so I'd be shitting and pissing in the woods.
Or stuff like that?
Not in the winter.
Like outhouses?
Not in the winter. So I have to think of all year round. Well, I guess 3 months. So if I put it right now, all the shitter boxes, porta potties, typically kind of go away unless it's like a construction site, in which that's not technically public. It is, but they paid for it and not just anyone can use it. So I wouldn't be eating toilet paper, but I would be digging holes because in the woods, not in my backyard though, thankfully. But yeah, that's just because where I live.
Yeah.
I don't have public bathrooms around, really. I'm trying to think where the closest one is. That's like not in a restaurant.
So would
I feel like
the
that doesn't count.
woods be the ultimate public bathroom? The ultimate.
I'd say so.
I say so too. I count
Right?
that as a public bathroom because
I mean,
everyone uses it.
does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah.
Yeah, and so do
Absolutely.
I.
And so do I fucking do the same thing. And I'm going to dig it in a hole, put it in a hole. No one has to see it. That's just me. I keep digging.
But I would like
all
to
the
go
little
back
holes in the backyard.
back to the comment of that brew made. I don't poop enough. No one told me you're supposed to poop every day. You don't poop every day? You don't have a daily poop?
It depends on what I've eaten, but there will be occasionally times I might skip a day of poop.
There'd be days
Depends.
where
That's like constipation kicking in, you know?
yeah. Sometimes it was like three to 4 days, brew.
Without
Girl.
pooping,
Girl.
but never constipated.
To be
I'm usually
fair,
a once a day pooper.
depends on how bad my ibs are, but it it can be like several times a day. Not every.
Y'all don't eat? I mean, that's not fair.
I just like to suck
eating
up
right now.
all the nutrients, I guess, but I just feel like you gotta at least have a daily poop. And like, if you don't, you make up for it the next day.
Yeah.
You know, fuck ton
Yeah.
of rice cakes. Rice cakes, though, that like soaks up all the stuff.
Rice cakes. I mean, legit. Pro health and shit. But like,
I
man,
mean,
those
when I
things are
moved
dry
out,
as
that
fuck.
I needed 5.
Yeah. Some Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran, Goofin, Raisin Bran. Goofin's favorite.
I never knew, I guess.
Well, if you don't
I mean,
poop
some
enough,
parents just stop paying attention.
yeah. Raisin Bran rules.
Grape
Raisin Bran for
nuts
life. Ooh,
with some
grape
yogurt.
nuts. Mmm.
Yum. Yeah. What's y'all's favorite cereal?
I go through.
What's everyone's?
I
Go
go
ahead.
through phases of favorite cereals.
Oh.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
I only eat it with like a cup of sugar. Yeah, legit. Same. How else do you eat grape nuts? What the fuck?
What about yours, Glaze? What's your favorite cereal?
It's definitely. Oh my god, I hate asking a question and then getting asked it back because I already know, but like I don't. So okay, I have top 2 favorites:
Okay, let's go.
Captain Crunch Crunch Berries and Reese's Puffs. As far as my shitty cereals, like meaning
Nice.
not good for you cereal. You're gonna go there.
Yeah, like
As far as a healthy cereal, I'll go Raisin Bran all day.
I'm not
It's
going
fine.
with health. If I'm eating a bowl of cereal, I'm eating like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cheerios.
Cheerios make my burps smell funny. I don't like it. I like Cheerios. But I don't like what the smell of my burps are from Cheerios. I don't like it. It's just how my body digests them. But I like Cheerios. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. but-
Those are just raisins. Those are just raisins that you just told us about, like explained by more. That's just a raisin box.
Corn Pops.
Corn Pops.
Those are pretty good. Apple Jacks are good.
I don't think I've had Apple Jacks.
Like
Do you? There's this cereal. I don't know if you guys would have it down there, but I only really ate it at my grandma's house. But it's like a cereal where the cereal is shaped like little pieces of toast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that called? That was one of my favorite things, and they stopped selling it here for sure.
I
Or
can't
I don't
remember
have
what
them
that's
in my
called,
area.
but my grandma
gosh, I
always
remember those.
had those, and
Those are
Frosted
so
mini
good.
wheats. Oh, frosted mini wheats. Fuck yes.
French toast crunch.
Fresh
Yes.
French toast crunch. Yes.
Yes. That was some bomb ass shit.
Oh
back
my
in the day,
god.
for sure.
Yes. My grandma always had it, and I remember like my friends know that I love toast. Toast is I'll go through phases where like I'm just constantly eating
Love
toast.
toast.
And this one day my friend texted me going, "Did you know that there's cereal shaped like toast?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually did know that." And they're like, "Of course you would know that because you love
Yeah.
toast."
Toast is just so good. It's such an easy snack.
Toast with anything, butter, anything. Love toast.
I do agree with the frosted mini wheats. I think those are really good.
But it
I
has
like
to be
frosted
frosted
mini
mini
wheats.
wheats. It can't just be mini
Yeah.
wheats. That's weird. It has to be frosted mini wheats. You forbid I had tricks. Tricks are for kids, as the
We
commercial
go through
says.
bread quite a lot in this house. Ella, my daughter doesn't really like bread that much. It's kind of, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of like whack. She'll like separate and just eat everything inside.
Just not the
And then
crust.
she'll like leave the bread. No, like not even the, like she just leaves the bread. She just licks the inside of the sandwich. Like if it's, she'll eat the insides, but not eat the bread. It's fine, whatever. Learning. She doesn't like bread. You know, that's fine. Just
That's
watch her
fine.
carbs.
I eat popcorn weird. Like how? How do you eat popcorn, brew?
Well, a lot
You
of people
can't-
just shove it in their mouth. So how do you eat it?
I like to like put one in my mouth and let it dissolve.
Oh, I've done that before.
That's club.
I mix my popcorn eating flow.
Yeah. There's no.
Yeah. Sometimes we're
stick to
shoving
one.
it in.
And sometimes,
Sometimes
you're
like one
nah.
at a time.
Or like you're eating with
Depends on
just
the
your
popcorn.
tongue. Nah.
Yeah.
It sticks to your tongue.
It's eating.
Probably curls it in her tongue. Probably.
Piece by piece, I bite the crunchy part and eat it. Save the fluffies to eat all at once at the end. Oh,
That's different.
yeah.
That's very different.
That's devotion to your popcorn.
Yeah. What if I like ran in and ate all of your fluffies whilst you just ate the hard bits? Like, would you be
They're the-
mad at me?
Well, yeah, they're the melt in your mouth parts.
What if I just run in, just
Saving
grab
all
them
the
all,
mouth-
shove it in my
saving all
mouth?
those bits.
Yo.
Payback for all those smudges.
For licking my mirrors. Think more would be glitching. That's my
Absolutely.
goal now. Full
I just
somebody.
felt so many emotions.
Chalisa good. Yes.
Oh my god. She's like, I'd share. You can have your own handful to make your own fluffies. Jeez,
No,
you're
but I
weird.
don't want to go through the work. I want your fluffies.
She wants your fluffies.
I want your
You
fluffies.
heard it here first, all right?
I want your fluffies. But grab them would be like,
caught off guard.
oh my
Oh my god,
god.
that shit's so funny. I love it. Do you have someone we want to raid?
I don't. No one's really live right now.
Lumi is. We could Luminestra. Do you want to?
You could raid Lumi. Why not?
She's chilling. Or my friend Sarah, but I think Lumi might be a little bit more on our flow.
Here's the raid command if y'all want to copy that. We could do Lumi. I have someone playing Minecraft also, but
Oh, we could do that too if you
whichever.
want.
Whichever.
Yeah, your choice. I threw a suggestion out. You can make the final decision if you want.
But now I feel like if like
Under pressure.
oh, did I accidentally press the follow button? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press the raid button. You know, stream decks. But now I feel like if I
love it. That's so good. Do we just follow ourselves?
I just clicked because I have a follow, like, thanks for following, like, on the stream deck.
Oh, that makes sense. For some reason, I'm like, how do we do that?
How the fuck do we do that? Who the fuck we gonna raid? We're gonna... let's
You
raid
got-
the smaller person. I like raiding smaller people. Where's
I
my
agree.
stuff? I need to make this smaller so I can find their name. Their name is Pop Doris, and they're playing Minecraft.
Love it.
We love a good Minecraft.
Yes.
If you want to copy and paste our little raid symbol there, I'm gonna make sure that I actually like saved it, because there was this one time when I was switching like from like our podcast stream key to my stream key, and I accidentally copied and pasted my stream key into Jordan's chat.
Oh shit.
And I was like full on panic mode, and I'm like, no, no. And then I'm like, deleted Jordan, and he's like, I don't know how.
I'll just reset it.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for popping in.
Yeah, huge thank you for all of you for being here, supporting this fun little project we're doing. That's just like way too fun, and we hope to see you all next week.
Yes.
Wednesday, probably delayed again. Maybe I'll try to aim for 7 because she was pretty on time today with physical therapy. So it should be mostly okay. We're going to aim for 7 next week, start time like normal. But we'll keep everyone updated on Twitter if anything changes. So make sure to follow all the
socials.
They're over there. Socials
that's
up
not
there.
The right button again. I'm sorry, I'm failing with this stream deck tonight. There's no new follow. I'm just stupid and pressing the wrong button. Those are our socials.
We're professionals.
Professional streamers. Hello? Oh, wait. The raid's gonna happen soon, so...
We love you all. Bye!
Bye. The fuck?
Oh my god, that was so much fun.